Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Revelations as part of the Ezio collection, live stream number 34, as we continue our journey to platinum every game in the franchise. Now, we'll start by apologising for last night. Last night was a little bit of a mess. We had some issues. We not only didn't realise that Genshin Impact was having a maintenance update that we had to end the stream after half an hour. We then went into Odyssey to try and do the crossover mission, and I stupidly didn't realise that I needed to download all the DLC, which I do own and I have done as well when we did the Platinum run through. But I need all the DLC to load my save. So then that quickly went to the wayside, and we just had to end for the evening, annoyingly. So massive apologies for that. I didn't realise it was my mistake, a big mistake, twice. So as I say, massive apologies for that. I should have known better. It was just one of those evenings that did not go right. But there we are. What can we do? Massive thank you to those that did jump across to the Odyssey live stream before we realised we couldn't do that either after the Genshin one. Yeah, massively appreciate that, you guys. But today we're back with Revelations. So we have finished the main story. We're now on side content and aiming to get the 100% synchronization. We did a big stream of this previously. When did we do it? I think it's 20 something. I can't remember the date. Oh no, it wasn't a big stream. We did an evening stream, was the last stream we did. And it was, I think, just after Christmas. Between Christmas and New Year, I'm pretty sure. And we're 52% with the trophies, although 52% is slightly off scale because there are some trophies related to the DLC, which we still need to do as well. My plan is we are going to run through, complete both maps 100%, then we'll redo the missions we need to redo to get 100% completion, and then we'll look at the miscellaneous trophies for doing certain things. Then we'll start DLC. So I don't think we have that much to do, but at the same time it might be more than it sounds, if that makes sense. I said this on the evening live stream like that. It doesn't sound like there's that much to do, but time wise it does take time to get to 100% completion. We're still struggling with Brotherhood. I need to spend some time again trying to do that one mission. Once that mission's done, the rest of the trophies are easy. It's one mission holding us back from 100% completion, and I refuse to be beaten. But I also can't do it hour after hour. It really starts to annoy me, and I just stop because I get bored of it. We stopped streaming it because it would become fed up with you guys watching the same mission over and over again. It would be a little bit tedious for you guys, so that's why we stopped streaming it. But there will be a video once we finally get it done. I still need to do reviews for different things that we've done, and we will start Black Flag once Revelations is done, if that makes sense. This evening, the plan is Odyssey crossover mission. That's this evening, and then tomorrow morning, Genshin Impact. We'll be able to look at the new banners and continue in Liu. And that's kind of the plan this week. The schedule is on the channel as well. I haven't put it in the actual bit for subscribers. I do need to change that. Just had a thought to myself, I'll do that this afternoon. Right, just let me tweet. As usual, I struggle to talk while tweeting, so bear with me a second. Can't spell already. It's always a good start to the morning, isn't it? I can't spell assassin. I write it so many times, and yeah, I suddenly can't spell it this morning. what tags I normally use. I'm really struggling today with remembering stuff. It's really weird. Oh, I know what it is. I don't know how many people follow me on Twitter. It goes up and down quite a lot, which is fine. I don't mind. But yeah, I always tweet. I don't know why. I got moaned at by a few people for not advertising, and that's my little push. I did decide this year we are going to try and push the channel a little bit more. I need to work out how I'm going to do that. Whether it's I can't really run the risk at the minute of paying for adverts and stuff to spread the channel further. I don't do enough in the YouTube groups either, in the Facebook YouTube groups, because I just don't think it's worth it, if that makes sense. The Facebook page for the channel, I've started to put some of the car mechanic footage on there. That's I know what I'm trying to say. That's directly on there, so they don't have to come to YouTube to see it, while also promoting YouTube on there as well as a two-way street. That's kind of my thinking. And obviously the Discord and things like that. It's just one of those. It's just, I don't like pushing the channel on people. If people want to see us, they know where we are, kind of thing. Although to reach new people, I suppose you do have to push it as much as possible. It's just a me thing, I'm sure. Right. So, what do we need to do? That's the question. We are here. We're 78% done in the main city. Everything up here is done. I'm sure. So I'm just looking what we need to do. So if we go to inventory, DNA, let's have a look. We know we've got the memories, that's fine. We're not going to do memories straight away. With 92.93% sync. So additional memories, viewpoints are done. We still need to do Animus data fragments is 6. And they're in Cappadocia, which is a different map. We've done all the memoir pages now, that is finished. There's a side quest to do with that, I believe. We still need to do some treasures in Constantinople. And looking at that list, we need 5 in Imperial North, and then the rest are in Cappadocia. So 5 treasures in Imperial North. We'll find out what that is in a second. And we have got Hagia Sofia has 3 hidden treasures to do as well. Challenges, we still need to look at the Assassin's Guild, Mercenaries Guild, Romanist Guild, Thieves Guild, bombs, challenges as well to do. I don't know how many of them we need for 100% sync. We're still missing a book quest. Faction HQ missions are done. Assassin missions. We've got 1 Master Assassin mission to do, by looks of things. The Crew Assassins is done. Secret locations, we're missing 1. And then everything else is sequences. So we are getting there. And if we look on the map, obviously we have Cappadocia to go to. Thanks for the like, very much. Was much appreciated. We have Cappadocia to go to. That's fine. Imperial North. Where is that? Once we find Imperial North, we know there is something to do in the Imperial North. It's Arsenal, Byzid. I think it's here. It's Topkapi district. This must count as. I think this will count as Imperial districts. Yeah. So we know we need to go there to grab those trophies. We knew about that already. And there is also a hidden tomb. That is the hidden. That's the hidden memory we haven't done yet. We do need to do that as well. If we look, I believe all bomb missions are now done. I'm pretty sure we finished them last time. And then we have the big buildings to buy to get 100% here as well. So, I think to start, we need to, there's a Master Assassin mission there as well. We know there's 1 missing from our list. So I'm assuming is that one then. There's lots to do. We've just got to figure out the best order to do it. We know we've got to clear those there, then 5. But then that's all the treasures in both these 2 areas. My thinking is we head to the bank, fast travel back down here. We'll do the Master Assassin mission first. Keep an eye on money. There is a book. I think Cappadocia must have a book mission. So I can't see one where one is. But yeah, we're just got to keep an eye on it. Then we'll need to head over here, clear those, Tomb, and then Cappadocia. So we haven't got lots to clear by the looks of things, which is brilliant. That's what we was kind of after. So bank, fast travel, then we need to travel to Cappadocia. So yeah, there's not as much to do as I was thinking first thing this morning then. It still feels like a lot. We've still got to do everything in Cappadocia, but it's a smaller area than obviously Constantinople. So hopefully it's doable. Again, I don't know how long it's going to take for us to complete everything. Once it is all done, we will then obviously start Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is why Saturday evening's live stream is to be arranged, because I wasn't sure how far we'd get with this, and I didn't want to say we're doing this and we've done it. Okay, we have got 59,000 on us. See if the bank has got money for us. If he hasn't, it's fine. So we've got enough. There we go. Enough to buy some big buildings if we need to. But yeah, we've just got to try and make sure we follow a set pattern of what we want to do and make sure we stick to it, because it's so easy to get sidetracked. As above, for you guys that watch us stream a lot, you know how easy it is for me to get sidetracked with everything. So, yeah, I can get sidetracked pretty simply. Heard something making an icebox. Same bomb goods. Challenges we can look at once we're done with everything else, because challenges are something where I think we can just run around and do. It's not going to matter if we get lots of people after us if we're doing challenges, in my eyes. Okay, go to Arsenal. That should be close enough for us. Do what we need to do. As I say, the plan is Master Assassin mission, Hidden Tomb, and then the treasures from here, and then Cappadocia. That's my plan. If we come to one of these buildings we haven't bought yet, we do need to buy them, the big ones. I might run there now. The church. We need to buy them all, and they cost a fortune, so it's better to buy them whenever we're nearby, I think. So let's head to the church now. Quickly get that for. It's another one out the way that way. It's just a constant making sure you've got the money to do them. That's the thing. We've got 54,000. Although I probably could send my assassins back out, to be fair. Now, we don't need to send them out to do much experience-wise. It is mainly for us to have an income more than anything else. Right, let's go and buy the church. That's another big building done. I haven't really looked at how many buildings there are left for us to do. That's 46,500. That's the issue with the buildings. They take forever because you need the money. We have a good income, but still. But by the time we run around and got everything, we should have quite a bit in the bank. I can also now reduce my wanted level, since every time you buy a building, it goes up. There we go. It's him done, him sorted. Happy days. Right. We can have a quick look how many buildings we need to buy. If we roughly guess, it's about 50,000 per big building. We've got 1, 2, 3 there. 4. 5. 6. So we're looking at about 300,000, I would estimate, for all the big buildings we're still missing. 80% income. That's still quite a lot, isn't it? I've got a feeling we've missed there's a book quest there, because that's slightly different, that book. Oh, we've got the Hippodrome 7. I've got a feeling that book is a book quest we haven't done yet as well. We should do that in the Hippodrome. I think that's the last one we need to do. It's all little stuff, but it's all stuff that takes time, with some missions intertwined into it as well. We'll get there. It's just not knowing how long things are going to take, but it's fine. It takes what it takes, and we will get it done, and we'll start Black Flag. I'm hoping this week, but I don't know how long the DLC is either. If not this week, hopefully next week. Either way, we'll get it started pretty soon. We have after this we have 4 Assassin's Creed games left to do. Platinum every game in the franchise, plus my issues with Brotherhood. I need to figure out I know what I need to do, I just can't do it. It's really annoying me. I also won't give up. The plan is Platinum every Assassin's Creed game in the franchise. I can't give up, because then that's the challenge gone. As I said last night, if you didn't join us last night for our 2 aborted streams because of me being silly and not looking at things properly, there are new series seems the wrong word, but I'll keep with it. Coming to the channel very soon. We have lots of new stuff coming. PlayStation Plus games and other things. That's a treasure. So yeah, lots of new stuff hopefully coming to the channel very soon.
Ezio,
right,
good news.
This should be the last assassin mission.
was spotted here moments ago, purchasing various reagents and oils.
Such as?
What did the man say?
Again, we do need 100% for this.
Datura.
Datura is a deadly poison made from a flowering plant. I may be able to track her.
And I'm assuming this is the last one. The Trickster Part 2. The Trickster was recently spotted in a nearby merchant's shop, purchasing various reagents and oils. Track her down. Kill the Trickster with poison. Okay. So before we go anywhere...
What is it, Mentor?
I didn't want to do that.
What do you see?
That was the wrong button. Again, it's been a while. We need poison. It says we've got to poison her, so that's what we need to do. So poison blade. Just there. I haven't got any poison bombs, I don't think. They're poison darts.
The subtlest evidence of things that have been. A trace here, a wisp there. Signs and scents. My senses are more finely tuned than most.
Right. We've got to find this person. And they were here somewhere. Our step
this way.
Footprints. Hopefully this will lead us. And again, poison.
We are getting closer.
I don't want to mess this up and not use poison, so
right.
Both weapons are now poison.
This way. We are getting closer.
I'm assuming once they spot us, they're going to run.
Right. Ah, see.
I don't know why he's talking to himself so much. I'm using Evil Sense. Okay. Let's go in this way. Come on, you guys, leave me alone. Don't block me on the stairs. Right, there were guards here as well. That's why the red markers are there. It's their footsteps we're following. Okay, still following the trail. Obviously, I don't want to get in a fight if I don't have to. Why is he not walking? Okay, I just for some reason it wouldn't walk any further. Right, let's keep following the trail. Got some guards here, but it should be fine. I don't remember another mission where we had to follow the trail so diligently before, so that's an interesting one. It's a slightly different Master Assassin's mission, but I do believe this may be the last one. If not, there's one more afterwards.
She has been here within the past few minutes.
I will take cover while you flush her out.
Well, remember, poison. Only thing we can use for the Trickster. She's nearby. The... Oh, okay, she's still going this way by the looks of it. Trail still leads this way. Ah. She sort of seems to have circled round the tree for some reason.
I am losing the scent.
You're not losing the scent.
This way.
Have faith. Okay. We'll
We're
find
getting
her.
closer. This seems right.
But yeah, in terms of buying all the monuments and stuff, which we need for 100%, I think, roughly saying they're 50,000 each. We're looking at about 300,000 for the remaining ones we need. It seems like a massive amount, but I don't think it will take us that long to
I'm
achieve.
losing the scent.
Especially when the bank starts
This way.
refilling, we're just spending time in Cappadocia to clear that.
We are getting closer.
I'm looking forward to seeing how the DLC works.
Ah, see.
Right. Where is the trickster? Still following the trail. Seems a lot more long-winded than some of the other assassin missions. Sorry, I'm just pausing for a second while I drink my tea before it gets cold. At least this morning stream's going well. We don't have the issues we had last night. It was just a nightmare last night. But
There.
these things happen. Right.
Dannazione.
Kill the trickster. Again, poison only. That's the only way of killing her. Poison only. Out of the way, people.
Stop it! What is wrong with you? Even just a copper.
Poison only is an issue just because it's going to take so long to get to her. I have got darts, poison darts, and poison blade. Obviously the blade would be ideal if we can get close enough. Out of the way, people.
Stop it! What is wrong?
I'm trying to kill the trickster, but she keeps running away. It's not helpful. I've killed. Right, so that's the optional objective done. While that's doing that, we are just going to quick look at the database entry for her, because it's a picture one, so it says we haven't done it. So this is a new database entry for Mirella Juric, a Romani driven to join the Templars' ranks after suffering years of abuse and ridicule at the hands of the ruling elite. Mirella used her cover as a pagan spiritual medium to infiltrate and influence Constantinople's poorer classes. As a canny thief and a skilled seductress to boot, she was the Templars' primary link to the vast underworld of criminal activity, and there wasn't a pickpocket, prostitute or contract killer in the city that didn't know her by name. So, a very accomplished lady, good at her job. We have poisoned her, we're just going to wait for her now to die, so that counts as mission done. We had to do the optional objective, you see, for the poison, so we've managed to do it. There we go, she's done. Not the nicest to watch another one die of poison,
So
but
dies another wretched Roman.
that was the optional, so we had to get it
Is that what you
done.
are thinking, assassin? Maybe your heart is filled with pity for me. Then leave me be.
Good morning, Super Columby. How are you? Thank you for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was.
In spite of
How have you been, Super Columby?
of hatred, of ignorance, I live my own way. For myself.
Requiescat in pace.
So after this, we'll check if this is the last Assassin's mission we need to do. 100% sync, full synchronization completed. Trickster Part 2 is done. Now, Paolo Simoni has been promoted Constantine's Master Assassin. Now we'll just have a quick look at DNA, because I want to see if that's the last Master Assassin. I've got a feeling it might be, you know. These are all sequences. Recruit, assassins, secret location. Ignore the secret location, we know where that last one is. Brawler, pupil, avenger, acrobat, beggars, pickpocket, done those. Master Assassin, no, there is still one missing we haven't done yet. There's still one Master Assassin mission to do. It's not showing up because we haven't put someone into... I'll just double check they're all 100% sync first. But yeah, I think it's because we haven't put someone into a den to become a Master Assassin. So there's still one of those to do. and that'll be one more set of Master Assassin missions. Yeah, they're all 100% sync. I've got a feeling it's the Thespian Part 2, actually, we need to do. You like to see, we've done all the story, we're actually just trying to clear and get the platinum. I keep pressing L1 because I'm used to Genshin Impact. It's really annoying. But yeah, we've done all the story. We're now clearing everything, getting the trophies for the platinum, buying all the buildings, and then we'll move on to Black Flag once we've got to do DLC as well, and then Black Flag. That's the plan. The back is still frustratingly annoying. Yeah, it's not really recovering. I've had some funny moments recently, like I was saying in a stream the other day. My hands aren't working the way they should. They think it's nerve damage in the back, but also I'm still waiting on specialist appointments, which have all been delayed because of the COVID situation in the UK. But yeah, I'm losing some of the use of my hands in different times, like I'm dropping things a lot, losing grip, pressing wrong buttons sometimes as well. I've noticed when I'm streaming and stuff, which is frustrating. But yeah, the back is still an issue, and the leg. It's never going to get better. We're just waiting on specialists. I'd say I'm able to sit up properly, like, you know, normally straight, sit up properly normally for about 2 hours before the pain really kicks in. But if I allow it to get to that length and the pain kicks in, then I'm done for the rest of the day. I can't, to relieve that pain becomes really hard. So I try not to let it get to that point. So yeah, but you know, we've got to stay positive. We've got to try and keep going. That's the main thing. A verified COVID was found in your class. Wow. The thing is, it's everywhere. They reckon in the UK they had 1 in 25 people had it over Christmas. My stepson came back from university. He'd been back 2 days. He felt really ill, and he looked really ill. He flu-like symptoms. He tested positive, and it turns out he'd spent some time with his uncle, a football match recently, and his uncle was positive but didn't know, and had passed on to several people. Luckily, no one in the house, including myself, got it over Christmas, whereas my stepson spent Christmas with us, completely positive COVID. He wore a mask and everything around the house when he came down, but he was mainly confined to his room. Unfortunately, it's going to happen. And all you can do, and like he said, you know, he's happy that he got it mildly. And I think that's all you can hope for if you do get it, is just that you get it mildly compared to what you could have it. I think that's the big thing. I don't think there's anything to worry too much about, though. If there's a verified COVID in your class, it's not a guarantee you're going to get it. Like I say, he was positive, and none of us got it. Right, that's the book we need. Me and my other half were expecting us to get it, especially me. The amount of tablets I take, my immune system's shot, but we were more concerned about my little boy getting it, because obviously he's younger. But yeah, none of us got it, and we were really surprised. We were expecting one of us to have come down with it. This is the last book mission we need to do, I believe. So we're just gonna, these are easy. You got to search for the book, use Eagle Sense, and scan locations, and if they're correct, there's a hidden book to go and pick up. It's there. There we go. We jump down, go and collect the book. We'll have a quick look at the database entry for the walled obelisk. Alternately called the walled column or Constantine's column, this obelisk stands proudly in the centre of the old hippodrome. Though it seems to fit the style of the original structure, it was actually built some 500 years later. In the 10th century, it was repaired and further augmented by Constantine VII, I think that's the 7th, thus earning its current name. After the Ottoman conquest, when the hippodrome was finally and fully abandoned, the obelisk became a favourite location for the Janissaries to train and sharpen their strength in climbing contests. You vaccinated 2 times. Yeah, that's what he said, to be fair. So he's been vaccinated twice, and he's got the booster because he's in university doing stuff in a medical profession. he has to be vaccinated and boosted and everything else anyway. And me and my other half are both vaccinated and boosted. But he was saying, imagine if he hadn't had the vaccination, because he was properly ill. I mean, he had proper flu symptoms, temperature, hot, cold, sneezing, coughing. He looked rough, and he spent a good few days in bed because he was that ill. But he was saying himself that, you know, if he hadn't had the jabs and all this, how bad would it have been? Because they obviously, vaccinations don't stop you getting COVID, they just stop the symptoms of COVID being severe. And I think that's where people get a bit confused. They think if they've got they've had the jabs, they can't get it, but you can. It's not designed to stop it, it's designed just to reduce the symptoms. But yeah, all you can do is take your own precautions, just keep an eye on your own symptoms, and hopefully, you know, nothing comes of it. And you stay safe. There's very little now. I pressed the wrong button every time. There's very little now that we can do about it. You know, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it, unfortunately. But yeah, you've just got to try and keep yourself as safe as possible. So DNA is now up to 95.1. We're so close. We do have some missions to go back to. We knew about those, but what I wanted to do is get all the secondary stuff done first. So, secret locations, this is the last one we need to do. We've done one. I don't know why it's not showing up 50%. But we know where that is. That's absolutely fine. Now, Recruit Assassin's done. Master Assassin, I think there's one to do. Book Quest is now 100%. That was one I was looking for. Book Quest is 100%, which is what we wanted. So, we have now got the Hidden Tomb to do. We'll go and hopefully knock this out in one go. And that's another one done. Then we've got 5 treasure chests to do in Imperial North and another assassin mission. And then it's on to Cappadocia. And I think I'm pretty sure there's a special mission we now need to do in Hagia Sofia as well. But we'll have to have a proper look at that shortly. But we need to get to this secret location first. Which are not a million miles away, to be fair. Like I say, there's not lots to do, but the problem is, it's time it takes to do it all. Some of these things aren't quick, some are. But we'll get there. It's just, you know, this is the big part of any platinum run through, is it can take time. And I think that's why a lot of people don't do it, is because of the time it takes. But it's something we said we were going to do, we're sticking to it, and that's what we'll try and achieve. Okay. I'm hoping there's no optional objective, because that's what needs to get a little bit harder. Especially if you have to do them in a certain time limit and stuff like that. And hopefully, it's not time limited. I don't mind not losing health, it's the time limit bit that bugs me, because then you start panicking and it tends to go wrong very quickly. But these are generally just mainly parkour. Sometimes a puzzle to solve. I do, to be fair as well, I think this is my favourite Assassin's Creed out of the trilogy for Ezio. I just feel that this mission is really good. Oh, so actually, no, we had to get, I've just realised something. So we had to get the memoir pages and do them 100% before this unlocked, because we did wonder where this was. We hadn't found it till recently. So I think we unlocked this because of the memoir pages. I believe you get a trophy for finishing this as well. So that's another one done towards the platinum that we need. So renowned for his valour and courage, the remains of the Turkish assassin, Isaac Pasha, are buried in an underground tomb accessible through Hagia Sofia. Complete the level within 6 minutes. Okay. It's a timed run. The ones I can't... I don't hate them. I find that I get under pressure, I think. So we'll see what we can do first time. This may take a couple of attempts for the full synchronization, but we have to do full synchronization. I've also now know you can check your time though. which we didn't know before. No, I messed it up already. But I think there's a jump up point here. Yeah, there is. Cool. Already fallen down once. Falls are always going to mess your time. Generally, the time limits are quite nice. They're not really bad time limits. Like you have to rush. They are generally okay. But again, you don't want to, you know, make too many mistakes because then you are going to become. It's going to become a lot harder. What do we do here? A lot of parkour involved. We're going up by the looks of things. That is a lovely hall though, look at that. There's a climb up point. We don't really need to explore because we know there isn't much for us to find in here. We know where everything is, we need to get the treasures and stuff. It's just a case of getting up within the 6 minutes. As I say, this may take longer than that and we'll have to redo it, but hopefully we managed to do it in one go. It's just me or Valhalla get really exhausted after a while. It can do. I know a lot of people are getting burnt out by it. We're now not going to be doing it for a while because we've done everything. Why do I feel like this one wrong? No, I think we climbed up there. It's a bit weird to go all that way just to get up to here. That's our way back up if we fall. But yeah, it can do. It can feel exhausting. I think the way we did it in terms of we cleared as we went, I think made me feel differently about it. I think that helped us massively, the fact that we did everything as we went. I think the people that leave all the clearing till the end. For my lamp turn, okay. That leave all the clearing till the end, that can become exhausting. Pretty much the same as these assassins where you're trying to get all the little collectibles and stuff towards the end. It can become really frustrating. And unless you're really adamant you're going to try and achieve the platinum, I think a lot of people stop because they don't see the point. And I think that's where some of the complaints have come from, of it being frustrating and stuff. You've got to do what's right for you. But I think my playstyle lends itself quite nicely to trying to clear everything in that regard. It's a dead end. Because I don't seem to get frustrated with these. The only one currently I'm annoyed with is Brotherhood. So I think a lot of it just depends on how you play. And there's no right or wrong way to play, is there? Everyone has their own style. But yeah, I know a lot of people are getting frustrated with it. I'm looking forward to new DLC coming out. I think that's going to be different to what I've experienced so far. So I'm still on a time limit. So I'm still trying to look where we're meant to be heading constantly. Don't want to fall because obviously that's going to slow us down. I haven't looked at the time. This is the checkpoint reached. I haven't looked at time. Hopefully we're okay. No, you don't know, but only if you're doing the platinum run. Then you still have to do all the collectibles. The Ezio collection for Brotherhood, and probably you could say for Revelations, they became a little bit tiresome because you're trying to get the 100% synchronization. Games where you don't need the 100% synchronization are definitely a lot easier to do. I haven't gone the right way, we'll find out in a second. I think it's the 100% synchronization a lot of people get fed up with. Whereas just completing the game, it depends. I enjoy a good story, and once the story's done, I'm kind of done. But because we challenged ourselves to get every platinum in the franchise, we've had to go above and beyond that. But you know, everyone has their reasons for the way they do things. We've got to the top. I don't know how we are with time. Okay, eagle dive down, I'm assuming. Hoping our time is okay. But yeah, I think, like anything, and I'm definitely the same, like anything, if a game is frustrating you and annoying you, it's probably time to stop. If that makes sense. You don't want to be doing a game when you're not enjoying it, because I think that then changes your mindset towards it as well. So yeah, if you find it frustrating, it's probably time to give it a rest for a couple of weeks, and then you can generally go back to it with a fresh head and feel better about it. No more treasure in here. I know we're on a time limit, but I just want to check. I think we've done it within 6 minutes as well. But yeah, I think you're right. The older games definitely weren't as exhausting. The 100% synchronization in Brotherhood was. Where's my way out? Return to the city. There it is there, cool. We've done the optional objective, we've completed that, we've also gained a new armor set. Full synchronization completed, trophy achieved, holy wisdom, Hagia Sophia's secret is done. That was quite, I want to say easy, but it was. I wasn't panicking as much, and this is the new armor set that you get for completing that. You look like a Janissary. I'm not sure I like the face as much, but it's supposedly the best armor in the game, as this is why it's so late game to get. But yeah, I think the majority of old Assassin's Creed games weren't frustrating because of the way they were designed. God of War will be available for PC. Nice. I did hear about this. A lot of PlayStation exclusives are coming to PC. I did read about that, which I think is really good. I've never played God of War. It's on my list of games to do. We'll have to start obviously from the beginning, but my aim is to actually do God of War at some point. That is the plan. Oh, you meant January, did you? January 17th. Yeah, I'd heard it was coming. Good morning, Dirtbag Gramps. Is that what that says? It does say that. How are you? And Spider-Man, yeah, the lot of PlayStation exclusives on the PC. I think that's a good decision. I think they do need to go to PC. But yeah, we have got God of War on the list to do once we've finished all the Assassin's Creed playthroughs. There's a couple of other things I'm doing, like Watch Dogs. Never played them. My other half the other day managed to get all 3 Watch Dog games. So Watch Dogs, Watch Dogs 2 and Watch Dogs Legion for £19 for all 3. So I'm going to do series on it rather than live streams though, just because otherwise we wouldn't start for a while because we need to finish all the Assassin's Creed. So I'll do episodes of them instead, or maybe at least 1 and 2. I think that we'll have to do episodes of those 2, but we may move on to live streams for Legion maybe, if by the time we finish the Assassin's Creed playthroughs. But yeah, she got a really good deal on them, which I was really happy with. Oh, you're Esther. You just changed your name. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Better than we were last night when everything went wrong. Oh, what I was going to have a quick look at was this armour. Well, we're going to look at the armour because we just achieved this armour, and I was going to have a look at this. This is Isaac Pasha's armour. So we've got the spolders, we've got the chest piece, bracers. It looks okay. I'm not a massive fan of it, but it's the armour we should be using. Watch Dogs is boring, do you think? Everyone's told me I need to play it. It's one of those things that I've never done. And like I say, my other half got a massive deal on them. So we managed to get them. I don't know if there's guards here. I know it's a red area, but because we've finished the game, I think there's no guards. I think we need to go up though for the chest. Yeah, everyone's been telling me you should play it, and I've never got round to it. I've started it, to be fair. Why can't I climb up? Okay, that's weird. And it reminds me of an old GTA, like GTA in the original days, before it got to where it is now. Which is weird for me. But I've enjoyed the story so far. For me, though, as you know, it's always about the story. As long as the story keeps me entertained, that's the main thing. But yeah, I've only just started. We'll see how it goes. Sorry, I've got to give it the spam again. I've meant to have a bot here that stops the spam coming, but it does, for some reason, it doesn't stop it all. And on live streams, more recently than before, spam is now suddenly becoming more of an issue. It never was. I never had an issue with spam on live streams until very recently. So I don't know if something changed with YouTube or what. But yeah, I never had an issue before. And now we seem to be getting it in live streams. Yeah, no, I always report them. I know it probably doesn't get rid of them completely, but I know that, and they're bots, like you say, aren't they? But yeah, like I said, I never had an issue with them before. It's more recently we've started to have an issue with bots, with the spam. I don't know if something changed on YouTube to allow it to happen a little bit more, maybe. Oh, I didn't want to do that. But they're just frustrating because I have to stop and deal with it. I have got something set up where it's meant to stop it. But for some reason it doesn't seem to. I've got loads of little things I need to work on for the channel to try and make things a little bit better, things like that. We'll get there. Where is it now? Basically a milking machine. Where is it now? I'm not getting the reference, Super Columby. It's not just you. No, I know it's not just me. But yeah, like I say, there wasn't an issue before. And now there seems to be, it seems to be a bigger issue. Like I say, I don't know if something did change on YouTube's side to make it a big issue. Okay, there's a treasure nearby somewhere. Just trying to see. Can't see where it is at the minute. You can normally hear it. We need these 5 treasures from here, and I think that's all the ones done in Constantinople then. I think it's round the other side of this. Come here. This way. It's in this bit over here, I believe. Yeah, there it is. That's number 3 in here. 5 in total, and that's all of them done. Oh, GTA. Yeah, I didn't get the reference. But yeah, I remember playing the original GTA a long time ago, and I enjoyed it. The story was good. I don't. It doesn't bother me. I don't play it now. I just don't enjoy it anymore. I think it's gone too far. The story isn't exciting or anything like that. I know people love it. The multiplayer doesn't interest me in the slightest either. You want to play GTA? Yeah. I prefer the older GTAs, like I say. I just think now it's gone too far. And you're right, they're milking the series. Thanks for the like, fellas. Much appreciated. They are milking GTA so much now. But everyone loves the multiplayer side, whereas I find it boring. And I know you can mod it and you can have a bit of fun with it. I'm not a fan. But then I love Red Dead Redemption as a game, but the multiplayer when it first released, I've not played it for a very long time, but when the multiplayer first released, it was horrendous. And yeah, everyone now raves about it. But it is, everyone's got their own things that they enjoy, and you know, everyone has their own taste. So I don't, you know, if someone enjoys something I don't, that's down to them, that's their choice. But yeah, me personally, won't be touching GTA. Not a fan. But like you say, they have milked the series massively. And there's meant to be a new one coming out soon, isn't there? Although they massively messed up the remaster. They got a lot of fans frustrated with that remaster. But yeah, I don't know how they managed to mess up the remaster so badly. You know, they had everything they needed to make the remaster good, and I don't know what they did wrong, but they just messed it up so badly that even the community's not happy. You know, and I think it takes quite a bit to anger the GTA community, but they seem to have done so. Right, one more chest here, and then I believe that's every chest in Constantinople done. It's below us. I know we're on the edge of the map, so I'll be a bit careful. Got one to get. I believe it's here. It is indeed. Perfect. Okay, so that is the last treasure in Constantinople. You mean disaster? It was a disaster, yeah. Right, I will double check we've got all of them now, but I believe that's Constantinople now done. Bar the big buildings, which we need a lot of money for, which will come. We are still missing one assassin's mission. Now, I'm just going to have a look if we can find it on the map. It may not be here, we may have to do something to unlock it. That's the Assassin's HQ. I think we may have to put a Master Assassin in there. Might be the answer, because all the others now, I believe, we have put someone in. The Assassin's Den there, although it's not got the square around it, which is when a Master Assassin has become the Den leader. So actually we may need to go back to this Assassin's Den to do that one, to get the last mission to pick up. Or the Assassin isn't a high enough level. It's one of the two things. I think it's that. I think that's what we need to do. So while we're looking, let's check DNA. I believe treasures are done. Ignore the sequences, we'll go back to them when we need to. Recruit Assassins is done. Assassin missions is, I think there's one. But quest is now 100%. Peri-res missions are done. Challenges. Still gotta look at them at some point. Viewpoints are done. Animus data fragments are in Cappadocia. I think it's Cappadocia, but I keep saying it wrong. Treasures. So the only treasures left, there is 9 to achieve, and they're in Cappadocia as well. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. So we've got those to do there. A lot of what we need to do is in Cappadocia, by the looks of things now. Bar one Assassin's mission. And then hidden treasures, we've got them all. Because Hagia Sofia was the last one. So it is literally, I think Cappadocia is our next port of call. We need to keep the money coming in. I want to send the Assassins out, because we need to actually have a look to why we can't send the last Assassin mission. It may be he's not a high enough level. And that's what's stopping us from doing that last Master Assassin mission. So we need to send. We need to find a place to send them out. Obviously, no fast travel, because you don't have fast travel on the Assassin's Creed early games. But what we do, I need to find how we get to Cappadocia as well. To be fair, boat to Cappadocia is there. So what we need to do. I want to head to the bank because we need the money, but I also want to head to the Assassins. Locked in means they can't be retaken over, which is good. So all we need to do, we need to head there. I want to head to the bank to see if there's any money. I don't think there is at the minute. We'll fast travel back over here, and then we'll get the boat. We'll have to go to Cappadocia and send an assassin out on a mission to hopefully get enough XP to then do the last Assassin's mission. While we're waiting for that, we can clear Cappadocia. There's not much there to do. I believe it's just treasures and fragments. I think that's all there is. And then once we've got all the map cleared, we'll then look at the 100% sync on missions that we missed, and then the miscellaneous trophies. Then DLC. So we are getting there. As I say, it's just a little bit time consuming. But then 100% playthroughs are. So although a red area, no one attacks us, we are fine being here because the story's finished. I think that's the reason no one bothers with the fact we're in here. Like I say, if we can head to... That wasn't what I intended to do, but we survived it. Bank to see how much money there is. I don't think there's going to be much in there to pick up. Not what we need anyway. They only give us bomb components. I'm estimating about 50,000 for every monument, and I think we need 6. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Every 20 minutes we obtain income, but it can take a while. But yeah, I'm estimating 300,000 for all the 6 monuments we need here. And I don't even know if there's monuments in Cappadocia. If there is, it'll take a little bit longer for those. I can't bribe him. I was going to look like I could bribe him to get the last bit of our wanted level down. But it's not going to allow it. Okay, Assassin's Den, because I want to send the assassin out. I think he needs to level up. That's the only thing I can think of, is the leveling up needed. I think, like I say, I don't know what the DLC involves either. I don't know how long it's going to take. Because I try and do everything blind, obviously last night proved that can be a bad thing with the Genshin Impact stream going down for maintenance. But it does mean I've got to try and work things out as we go, which can be a pain. Sometimes it works out brilliantly. But so I can't really guesstimate. Ah, he may have been out on a mission. Let us have a look at my assassins. There he is. Right, no, he needs XP. He needs 2,200 XP before we can do his Master Assassin mission, I'm pretty sure. Now he's back though, let me just double check his mission hasn't appeared on the map. I think we've got to get him to level 15 first, or just below it. Yeah, he's not there. And he's for this den over here. So we're going to need to send him out. We're looking for a mission that's 2,500 XP basically. Send him out, we can clear Cappadocia, then come back. And hopefully get it sorted that way. So it's not quite enough, that one. 2,105 isn't enough. And we got another one. 5,000 XP. That will do us. So where is he? He's there. Yeah. 5,000 XP, unless my maths is completely off, should be enough. These are all maxed out as well, but we've got no dens for them to go to. They can't go any above level. I don't think they can go above 10, can they? Don't know. We'll send them with a few people. I'm more than happy for others to go with him. We'll keep some back so we can use them in Cappadocia. But that is that done. So now it's just a case. We may as well clear Cappadocia while we're waiting. We need our income to go in as well. Hopefully we'll get enough income for the buildings whilst doing a lot of the miscellaneous trophies. So I don't think any of the boats here take us to Cappadocia. It's just the one up here. And where we are, we may as well grab a ferry. No, we might as well use that, to be fair. That will take us to there. We'll run down. Yeah, that's probably the best way. Use a tunnel network, then run down to the ship from the tunnel network, and then we'll go to Cappadocia, clear that while our assassin is out. We may even be able to check on his progress whilst in Cappadocia. I'm not too au fait with what we need to do in Cappadocia, to be fair, other than find the treasures. I think that might be it. I don't know if there's buildings to buy. I'm hoping not. But we are getting close. And the miscellaneous trophies, I haven't looked. I looked at them previous stream. They seem quite simple. The only one that might take time is the thieves pickpocket. Basically, you need to have them recruited with you, kill a load of people, and they pickpocket them all for you. That's what we need to do. So that's going to take time. Okay. And obviously the missions we missed 100% sync on will take a bit of time as well. But let's head to Cappadocia, that's kind of where we're at now. And then we'll go from there. I'm not a massive fan of the armour, I must admit. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm thinking, that doesn't suit it. And ladies really annoy me. They're as bad as the loot players. The loot players are frustrating as well. Right, our boat is here. Let's go and clear Cappadocia. So these fragments, we've got the maps, I'm pretty sure, so everything will show up. Which will make life a little bit easier. Well, we got a hood on. Changed their armour as well, if you noticed. Let's have a look. Hopefully the map shows everything up. It does. There we go. So this is everything we need to clear as we go around Cappadocia. Nice and easy, just got to clear it all, and then that's Cappadocia done. So we'll start with that. Whether there's, I don't know if there's enemies here or not. If there is, it could become an issue. I think we'll be okay. First fragment is here. Just got to get to it. It's over here. As I say, this may just be a quick run round to grab everything, to be fair. It may not take too long. So that's that. Next one over here. Yeah, if this is a nice quick run round, the issue is we may just be waiting on money. But then we can do the miscellaneous trophies hopefully as well. Okay. This is what Cappadocia looks like for those that didn't see us do it previously in the stream. There were quite a few missions here previously. We'll try not to cause trouble. We do want to try and do this quickly, efficiently, without causing too much trouble if we can. Okay, another fragment done. We're nearly done with the fragments, and that's the fragments. I'm pretty sure is another trophy done as well. The only thing that I'm not sure of is the secret treasures. Now there may be unmarked treasures here. Oh no, I think we've got all the secret treasures though. I don't remember if we've got all the secret treasures or not. I might have a quick look. I think we have. I think it was Hagia Sofia was the last ones we needed. I will just double check just to save us time. Master Assassins, challenges, additional memories. Cappadocia, Animus data fragments, treasures. Yeah. So hidden location of treasures is done. It is literally, for both of these to be completed, clearing Cappadocia. That is it. As I say, I apologise massively for my pronunciation. It is wrong. I'm not the best at pronunciations, I must admit. I did make... So at Christmas, I know I posted a video at Christmas, didn't I? Say Merry Christmas to people that work, that do Christmas. I also, before that video, I'd actually made another video and I didn't post it in the end, I got rid of it. But I was taking the mickey out of myself for my pronunciation and how bad it is. But I thought better of it. Okay, I think we've got to go up.
That behavior was to show off, eh?
Trying to show off, I'm trying to get what I need. Right, I think it's up here. Where's my treasure? I know there's guards noticing me here as well. Okay, I am a little bit confused about my treasure is, to be fair. Where's my treasure? It's here somewhere. We're just gonna find it. I don't think it was on the floor though. Okay, let's head back across this one. What's up here? There's always one that's going to slow me down, isn't it? Obviously the guards are an issue. Let's have a quick look on the map, see if we can figure out where this may be. It's telling me there. So it might be in the area we're not meant to go into, which is there, over there. This means I need to go up the other way to get in. I've got a feeling we need to go up the other way. That's a bit of a big jump there. I wonder if we need to go in the other way. I'm hoping there's a way in the other way. Is there a way in this way? No, there's no way in that way. This is saying we're now the right level for wherever this treasure is. I'm just going to find it. There was always going to be one that wasn't going to be quick and easily clear, wasn't there? I think it's in there. I don't want to start a big old fight, but I don't think I've got much choice, to be fair. Because them guards are going to come after me no matter what I try and do. So wherever we are now, it's near to this. That means it's in there. Or is it though? Because it's saying it's underneath. Trying to see where these people walk. Is there a tunnel I've missed? No, not by the looks of that. So I'm pretty sure I can't climb up there. I may have to fight in a minute because of the guards. I'm about to find out. Did I miss? This is the prison we had to rescue someone from, wasn't it? I missed one in here. This is all a dead end. Now, it is possible that I have to redo a memory to get to it. That's the other thing. I can't see a way through. Oh, that could mean there's a memory I need to do. That'll be annoying if that's the case. I can't see a way in. Oh, there might be a way in from over there though. But yeah, by the looks of it, treasure I need's in there. I could be completely wrong, it's not in there either, but by the looks of it, it is. I don't think I can climb up the outside. Well, I may have to come back for this one. Although it's telling me it's there, I can't see it there. Part of me thinks it's not there, part of me thinks there's an underground passage or something. I think I've just seen where I need to go. There's an underground passage over here. Me being silly, I've been trying to get into that area. I don't think it's there, I think it's here. It is here. There's me trying all which way to try and get in. And it's actually a lot easier than what I was trying to make it. There we go. Another one done. Right, next. Whatever it is next. Treasure or fragment. I made that a lot harder for myself than it needed to be. Alright, next treasure. Just because there's no... the map is okay, but trying to work out where you're heading can be a bit difficult at times. There's a treasure nearby. We're near it, we may as well grab it here. Makes sense. Just gotta find out where. Can we see it? Where are you, treasure? You're below me, aren't you? What is there? Another one done. As I say, this may be really quick if I don't keep making the same silly issues I just had where I'm trying to make it more difficult for myself than it actually needs to be. One thing I need to check as well, have we bought all the shops here? I'm pretty sure we have. Because I was just seeing this there. Okay, we don't have to buy these. That's fine. Thought I'd better double check. There's a fragment nearby, but we'll head to there after this one. We're on the wrong level now for this, so I'm assuming it's above. It's above us from here, so I'd say it's up here. We did clear some of these when we came across them originally when we was here, but obviously we didn't have the maps at that point. Well, we may have done, but we still left them because we weren't trying to focus on the story quite a bit. Okay. Fragment next. Fragment is done. Like I say, this may be quick, as long as I don't make silly mistakes. We can see where the next treasure is there. And then from there, we need to head to there. Now, I'm pretty sure there is a trophy for buying all books. But I'm just going to double check, because if there is, we need to visit the bookshop. Because I'm not sure I own them all. Or from, I don't think I bought any from Cappadocia. So I'm just checking the trophy list. Yeah. Perfect end defense, I know about that. Climb Hagia Sofia from the ground to the pinnacle. We need to do that one as well. Faction challenges, getting money back from a temple task collector. Collect all available books. So we do need to visit the bookshop just to see if there's any we need to buy that are different to the ones you normally get in Constantinople. So we've got this treasure, and then we'll look at the bookshop. We may have them all, because I'm not sure. I don't want to mess us up by not checking while we're here and have to come back later. Now, there is meant to be a treasure here. So I'm just trying to see where it is. We're on the right level now. It's over here. There we go. Nice and simple. So I'll mark on the bookshop now. I do like when a game gets to this point where you are just clearing. It can be frustrating, but I do like also knowing that you're very close to finishing. Miscellaneous trophies are going to be the one thing that I think is going to hold us back. But only because I've not really looked at them and what we need to do. I've looked at a few. Right, bookshop. There may be nothing here to buy, we may have already cleared them out. We haven't got the trophy. So I'm assuming there's still stuff we need to buy, but I haven't looked for a while. Let's have a look. We haven't got enough money. Wow. Just seeing the price of all these books. So there's 5 books here we need to buy. We need, with a 10% discount, we need 97,000 there. 76, so it's over 100,000 already. 86 and 59,800. That's a lot of money to come back for. So we can't afford any books. So at some point we're going to have to come back here to buy books. But at least we know. That's a lot of money we're going to have to save up. But then we will hopefully have all the income from the monuments and stuff, which should hopefully help. Okay, I wonder if we can head up here. So this isn't going to be the last time we come here because of all the books then. I just had a thought when I saw the bookshop on the map and made me think maybe we need to come and buy the books. That is in Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 2, we actually found money seemed to be non-existent after a while because it becomes so easy to obtain, especially when you unlock shops and things. I think Revelations has taken that a different way. I think it feels like Revelations money is harder to get, but yet you need it quite a lot for very expensive items. That's the way it's seeming at the minute. Okay, Fragment is down here. We have probably got lots of stuff we could sell. I don't know how much money we'd get for that, to be fair, because I've not looked. There's probably quite a bit we could sell. So I think it gives you the option to sell things. I've never used it, because I generally don't sell items. But if it speeds up being able to buy books and things, I may do it. Okay, next fragment is along here. But we'll have a look when we've got everything we need to from here. We've already achieved one trophy today from doing the Hagia Sofia secret mission. Treasure's further ahead. So that's one trophy done. I've done streams where we're meant to be doing trophies and you end up not achieving very much because all you had to do is run around clearing stuff and you don't get a trophy for some of it. So there are times you feel like you should have achieved more in a stream than you have, but you've actually done quite a bit, you just don't realise it. Right, we are very nearly done here, and then we might look at selling stuff. Obviously we need money to buy them books. We need a lot of money though. And I know I've got most equipment just sat there and not used a lot of the bomb components. Obviously, I say we haven't used bomb components, the issue is going to be we do need to do the bomb challenges. They're all a trophy for all the faction missions we need to achieve. I will check the trophy because I don't know if that, following you guys, whether it counts as 100% completion for all the faction challenges, or do we just need one? That's the one thing I need to double check. Which we'll be able to tell fairly easily ourselves pretty quickly. I just need to have a look at it. Right, there is a treasure here. I can hear it. Is it below me? I can hear the treasure. Yeah, it's in the building here. Perfect. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for dropping by. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, we have one more treasure or one more artifact and then that is done. And I believe that with both of those 100% done. And then we'll have a look. As I say, I think the books are going to be the issue money-wise, but we still need monuments. I think that might hold us back from finishing, it's just the money, the way it's looking. But then if that's the last thing, we can start DLC, I suppose. Right, trophy achieved, capped. That is because we've got every fragment now achieved. That's the second trophy achieved of the stream today, towards the platinum. We are getting there. It can be a bit slow going, but we are getting there. Okay, one more treasure. It's below us here. Treasure is done. That is all the treasures now achieved as well. Let's just double check our DNA to see where we're at. We're at 95% something or other. But there is nothing else now here to do other than bookshop. But we need a lot of money. To check our DNA, we're now up to 96.19. We are getting there. Master Assassin missions, we need to, hopefully, he's not back yet because he hasn't told us he's back. Challenges we need to look at, additional memories. Viewpoints is done. Animus data fragments, done. Memoir page is done. Treasures, done. And treasures hidden, done. I like it when, you know, you see everything done. I don't know why it's not marking up. It's clear. Challenges, we still need to look at all those. Book quests. Book quests is 100%. Do I need to... I think it was a trophy I just saw that said buy every book. So we've got one Master Assassin mission still to do. And challenges. I'm assuming the challenges count towards 100% sync, but I don't know. Trophy wise, I'm pretty sure I just saw what the trophy was. Collect all available books. It's a trophy called Sage. So I'm pretty sure we haven't gained today, we're doing the last mission. But I don't know. I'm just looking at the trophy list again to see. Because there is a chance that it means the mission's not the thing, but it's not coming up as... It's not coming up as that's the trophy done on my PlayStation thing, the app. Whereas there is a chance it just isn't updated correctly at this point. But yeah, capped is done, which is the Animus fragments. Cappadocia was a lot easier than I was expecting, to be fair. I think we have to buy them. Yeah, I think we're going to have to buy the books. Which is annoying because we know Cappadocia's books are really expensive. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head to bank just in case we've got money there. We need a couple of 100,000. So let's head to the banks. I can't sell the bank, can I? Actually, let's head to the doctor who's right next to us. See if I can sell anything. There's a chance I can't, but I just want to see. We've got loads of components and stuff. We may be able to sell items. So something I normally do. No, we can't. Ingredients. This is to buy ingredients.
I'll be here should you change.
I just wondered if we could sell stuff. I'm sure it's come up with an option at different shops. Blacksmiths is nearby. Where's the blacksmith? Might go and see if we can sell things with him. Otherwise, we're just going to have to come back here to buy the books. We need a good few $1,000 though to do so. No, we can't sell. I don't know what I was thinking then. I think we could actually sell stuff. But it is what it is. I haven't seen it pop up to say with money. We won't have enough for books. So let's head back to main Constantinople. We are going to have to come back just to buy them books. But we need about 200,000 in the bank before we even contemplate coming back. But what we may do is do the 100% synchronization quests that we need to do while the money comes in, because every 20 minutes we receive an income. So it may be a case we just have to keep doing everything else and wait for that. It could be like we had with I can't remember the name of the other Assassin's Creed game, Liberation, where I needed to send boats out to achieve money, and it took me a good hour to do so, and it was just sending boats out to achieve the money to buy a watch. That's all we needed to do. So I actually finished the stream. We're not going to do it today because we've got other stuff we can do. And then just recorded us doing it and buying the last watch. Because there's no point in you guys sitting there waiting for our money to go up enough. Depending on what I've got going on, it may be a case of having the game running in the background for our income to keep going up at some point this afternoon, just so we get the money. It's one of those. The worst thing, the one thing I don't want in stream is you guys watching us waiting for money to appear. There's nothing worse. So if it's something I have to do separately, then I will, and then hopefully we have enough money. We are doing an evening stream of this week. Which by looks at it may get it done, or even start DLC at least. So what do we need to do here? We need to... I don't think our assassin is back. Let's head to the den. Have a look for the assassin. I know we've got the 100% sync on missions to do. But I think, let's have a look. I want to see if the assassins are back. I didn't want to go this way by the looks of it. Because if the assassin's back and we collect the mission, that should unlock the last Master Assassin mission. We've got challenges we need to look at as well. We're even looking at trophies. So there's quite a bit still to do.
A bit old to be reading about, no?
And I know we need 50 pickpockets with the Thieves Guild, which is going to take time. Let's just check to see if he's back. No, he's still going, isn't he? That's frustrating, isn't it? I was hoping he was back. Does it tell me how long's left? 5 minutes remaining. Right, so I don't want to go too far, because that will unlock the Master Assassin's mission that we need to do. Right, let's have a look at challenges then. And see what we need to do. Is there something we could do with those while we're waiting 5 minutes for him to come back? Master Assassin missions, because that's another one done. And the final one, in fact, done. So, in terms, I don't know if how these count towards 100% synchronization. I think the trophy list states you only need to do one fully. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that. That's why I'm checking the trophy list now. So it says achieve 100% synchronization in all sequences. We know about that one. Perfect den defense. Climb Hagia Sofia. Complete all faction challenges from a single faction. Okay. So that's saying only one, but I don't know how many of these count towards 100% sync. Although we don't need 100% sync according to this. Parachute, kill 3 guards simultaneously. I don't think we need 100% synchronization. There was me thinking we did. I don't think we do. According to this, we just need from main missions. Obviously we've got to buy the books, but it means we don't need to buy all the buildings. Because I don't think it's needed for the platinum. I know I'd like to get everything done 100%, but if I don't have to buy all the buildings, that saves us money. We need 200 grand for the books to get that trophy, which is needed for the platinum. That makes sense. So that's something we need to look at then. Okay, sequences need doing. Hagia Sofia, perfect end defense. Faction challenges. Well, we've got to do a single faction. So which one is the highest rated one at the minute? It's 4 of 7 there. 3 of 10. I think it's going to be the Assassin's Guild because it's less. 4 of 10. Bombs is 2 of 10. So what do we still need to do for the Assassins? Use Arrow Storm 15 times. Okay. Train recruits 1 more of those and successfully perform a den defense. That's going to be an issue unless I can go back, because we don't get any den defenses anymore, I'm pretty sure, because I've locked all my dens down. That could be an issue, couldn't it? That I may have messed that up slightly because I've yeah, I've already done. I've locked all my dens down, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that one. May have to have a look. Because it says we've done it 0 of 3. I don't know if redoing the mission over and over again will help. The Arrow Storm's there. How long have I got? Oh, perfect, he's back. That was me looking at challenges, and he's back. So we can get this done. Let's interact. There we go. So he should be now done. If I need to check on him. Is he maxed out? It's not maxed out. My maths was completely off. I need another 1,500 XP. That's frustrating. I thought I had plenty, and obviously I've messed up that in terms of the amount needed. Oh, I know why. I know I was looking at the wrong thing. I know exactly what went wrong. I can't send him on that one. So if we look at his XP, see, that's to me sitting in his 1,500. I don't know how I got that wrong. XP 5183, but then is it split between everyone? I didn't look. If I put him on, yes. Oh, so the more people he does the mission with, the more the XP is diluted. There's me being silly and not looking properly. Okay, so that changes things a little bit. We need to send him on a mission on his own that will gain the XP. Defend the city. Can he do that on his own? No. It's not guaranteed to be 100% successful. It's 7 minutes. So he needs... Oh, I didn't realise it divided the XP. So he needs 1,500 XP. So we need to find a mission where he's going to get 1,500 XP. We need to go off and do other things while we're doing that. Den defences are my issue. I've got to see if I can find maybe a way of doing those. We also need the trophy for doing it without using a cannon. May go back and redo the tutorial mission and see if that counts. So 1,500 XP needed. I need something that he can do on his own, possibly, or that is high enough XP that I don't split it badly. That doesn't work. Damascus, that's enough, but he's on his own. That's only 3 minutes 26. There's only a 69% chance of being successful, though. There is a chance if he fails, obviously, he doesn't get the XP. So obviously I'd rather he did. A lot of my cities are under siege. I may not have a choice, to be fair. Right, Damascus, 3 minutes 26. I'm going to send him out on his own. And that, if he's successful, he has enough XP. But yeah, if I send another one, it splits it. Although I want to make sure it's successful, I may have to split it and send him twice. Okay, we're going to do that, because at least then it guarantees him half the XP needed for Master Assassin. I didn't realise I didn't think about that. So what we'll do, while we're here, we're going to go back to the DNA mission for the Den Defense. The reason I'm thinking of it, I want to see if that works in terms of getting us the Den Defense without a cannon trophy, plus counts towards the 3. Hook Blade, did that 100%. Which one did we fail on? Memory 4. May go back and quickly do that one. Advanced Tactics, that's fine. Right, we need to do that one to see if we can get that without a cannon. That would unlock that trophy, and see if that counts towards the 3 successful defences, because that currently says 0. What I might quickly do is try and do this one. Let's replay the memory. We basically have to climb the tower. We failed this one last time. I can't remember why. We just couldn't get up quick enough. Hopefully now, we've obviously got the hook blade and things like that. Hopefully it's quicker. Well, I think we had the hook blade before. We have to race him to the top. And I failed miserably.
The hook blade has 2 parts, you see. The hook and the blade. So you can use one or the other. An elegant design.
Nice to see him back again, though. He did die in the game. Right, we have to beat him up there.
Va bene, let's go.
And we've got to do it full synchronized under 60 seconds. Now, one missed jump is all it's going to take for us to lose.
Having fun?
Wouldn't say fun, but... And 60
That's
seconds,
right.
obviously.
Let the hook blade do the work.
Goes down very quickly. We failed this last time.
Ishte throw yourself into it.
Come on. I don't want to beat him, so I think I might foul on the fact he's going to beat us.
Welcome to Constantine.
Let's see if we've done it. Hopefully it's under 60 seconds.
Many generations of men have ruled the city, but they have never subdued her. She always bounces back.
It seems a fine place to call home.
It is. Race you to the bottom?
Checkpoint reached. Okay, we did the optional objective, which is what we needed to do. So that is now 100% sync for that mission. That's all we needed to get done. Perfect. I'm hoping the time the assassins are out counts while we're doing this. It might not, but we need to hope it does. Perfect den defense we need to do next. No cannon used, and see if it counts towards the assassins' defenses. Because if it doesn't, we can't do the assassins 100%. So we're going to do the defense memory. Hopefully obtain the trophy for using a den defense without a cannon, but also at the same time we need to see if we can do one of the 3 towards the den defense for the assassins. If not, then we'll have to pick a different faction to try and do. So there's 2 things we're trying to achieve here. We cannot use the cannon. That's the big thing. That's the trophy needed. Okay, den defense. We did mess up with this last time. Place a leader on the rooftop. I would. There we go.
Go to that point.
Obviously, we'll do what it tells us to do. Unit will, crossbowman.
I need you to hold that point. Hold there.
There we go. 2 of those coming.
Make your stand there.
Probably do another one of those there,
Make
ready
your
to start.
stand there.
It's only giving us limited options at this point. There we are. They're coming in now. I'll help them out. Barricades can now be placed. This is the tutorial, but I'm hoping I can also loot. There we go. We'll loot some money off him. I want to put an archer really behind that, if possible.
Make your stand there.
But I'm hoping this works. Hopefully this will solve a few issues. I'm helping out. I broke through my defences. But they're down anyway. Wants me to unlock another rooftop now.
Make your stand
So
there.
we'll do there. Riflemen are strong.
Make your stand there. Secure that point.
Right, 2 riflemen there. Okay. I would rather have barricades. Probably around here, to be fair. We can probably defend it better from there. But we need more morale. This is wave number 6 of 19. But yeah, we want a barricade roughly here to keep them locked in place if we can. Our assassins there, there we go.
Make your stand there.
So I only have 1 there. Do we need a leader down there? No, can't place another though. I think I need a leader. This may be an issue. I can't lose this, otherwise I'm in big trouble.
I need you to hold that point.
There we go, last one down. Right, we're not using the cannon. That cannon's the one thing I can't use. Can I just rebuild? I can, repair. Let's upgrade. There we go. And let's get another crossbow behind
Hold
it.
that point for me.
I don't know if I can have more than 1 crossbow there, really.
Defend that area.
Remember, I'm not using the cannon. I can actually loot, target. I might as well help, it makes sense. Upgrade barricade. Can I call in more assassins there now? I
Make
can.
your stand there.
And just in case they do get past it, can we place another barricade there? So I can't unlock any more there. I think that's all of them done. I think we're okay for the minute. As I say, we can help shoot, so it makes sense. We're not using the cannon, so our assassins are doing well. I'll hold them off for a minute. Right, they're battering rams incoming again. I can't use. I can't use. Let's upgrade assassin. We'll
I
place.
need you to hold that point.
Right, we can't use the cannon. So this is where it's really going to get tough without being able to use the cannon and take it down. So this we've got to concentrate hard. I'm wondering if the rifleman may be better now. I can't place any of this barricade, strangely enough. I don't think I can upgrade this, can I? No. They're through a barricade already, you see. Why can't I upgrade that barricade? I need rooftop. Do you know what? I've been messing up. I didn't realise I couldn't move the cursor to put more here.
Take your stand there. Take your stand there.
I think they're going to get through, which means we lose. It's not a perfect den defence, because we've lost and we've taken damage. So I don't know how this works now. I think this is why we didn't get all the 100%.
Defend that area.
I think we might even lose this, to be fair. We lost. Did we lose or did we win? I think we won. We haven't used cannon. No, we desynced because we lost. So remember we need to do 3 perfect den defences, which means no damage. And I messed up because I didn't place enough people earlier on. Because I didn't know I could move my cursor around. For some reason I completely forgot we could. So let's try this again, shall we? Perfect den defence is no damage. So let's try this again. So we're going to place a leader. Basic controls, I should have looked. Come on, let me place. I know what I want to do. Let me place them. Thank you.
Make your stand there.
Okay. Yeah, now he's done. Perfect. Now can I now place 5 other people? Come on. Yes. Right, I know exactly what we're going to do now. I messed up massively there.
Make your stand there.
And we can obviously help. But yeah, I didn't move my cursor, so I didn't know I could put other assassins further on to stop them getting closer. Right, that's that first lot down. Barricades can now be placed. We should place them on there, that's fine. Wanted to loot, it did say I could. I haven't gone off morale. So get 10 morale, we can place another one there. We do need to upgrade barricades. We need to get this done first time if we can. Upgrade barricade. I need some more. There we go, we can now place. Unlock another rooftop. It's going to lock me into doing certain things now.
Make your stand there.
Riflemen are strong. It's armoured.
Hold there.
Place 2 riflemen. I haven't got enough.
Secure that point.
I need another more morale. It's my own fault because I kind of spent the morale of the rifleman down the other bit. Come on, 15 needed. It's going to lock me on Rifleman, I think. No, it's not. That's right. It hasn't locked me on Rifleman. I wondered if it would. Can I put any more down there? No. We need to upgrade that.
Make your stand
Another
there.
one there. I mean, we can't use cannons, so I've got to upgrade barricades. I've got to get as much damage done early days. I need to basically have 2 fully upgraded barricades, I think. Okay, upgrade barricades. I'm not using cannon, remember.
Make your stand there. Hold that point for me.
Right, I'm not using cannon. That's the one thing we're not going to use because we need to not use it for the perfect defense. Okay. Can we upgrade that barricade anymore? No. This one we can. Can we place... No.
I need you to hold that point.
I can here. I need 15 morale again. Again, this isn't the end bit yet. We've still got one more. Why can't I fix that barricade? Can't let me fix it. I know Riflemen are slow firing, but they will do a lot more damage.
Make your stand there.
More of these I can hold back, the better, I think. We done? Can't place any more there.
Make your stand
Place
there.
one over here. I need to get this roof open really as well.
Make your stand there.
The more we can rain down on the
I
big
need you to hold that
thing that's
point.
coming now, the better. This is where perfect den defense is going to either do well or come unstuck. We've definitely got a lot more damage going for us.
Hold that point for me.
We are definitely slowing them down. Is that enough though? Two barricades through. I haven't got enough morale to upgrade this one yet. Hello, the High Old Man, how are you? Right, he's through. I don't know if we're going to do this now. I really don't.
Hold there. I need you to hold that point.
Remember, I need a perfect den defense for a trophy, which means no damage on the den. And at the same time as that, I also need 3 successful defences. We've lost the perfect, which is now going to do damage. But at least we can see if this will work towards the 3 needed. Otherwise we gotta pick a different faction. Not much really, to be fair. I wouldn't say, yeah. Usual stuff. Got some new series coming to the channel that I'm working on, aside from the live streams. But yeah, all been good really. Your drone video was fantastic, by the way. Why we failed a game. Ah, this is really frustrating. We need one mission. We need one perfect den defense with no damage for a trophy, but on top of that, we need also to do 3 successful den defenses, and we've yet to do 1. Okay. Obviously, there's something I'm not doing correct. So one of them's going to be the trilogy of Watch Dogs. My other half got an amazing deal on Watch Dogs for me, where she bought all 3 games. Number 1, Watch Dogs 2 and Legion for £19. All 3 games. Can't complain about that. So, a new series on them. There's also a new PlayStation Plus game that I want to give a go, which is Dirt 5.
Make your stand there.
I think that could be quite good as well.
Defend that area. Make your stand
So,
there.
yeah, there's new things coming to the channel, hopefully, once I get them recording and sorted out. It's just trying to keep things going. But yeah, your drone video was brilliant. I can't wait to see more. And we've nearly finished Revelations, which means soon we get to start Black Flag. We're so close to finishing this. Okay, barricades. Right, we need to not mess up this time. I need a perfect den defense. It's silly that we're struggling with this. Because honestly, really, just what I'm trying to do is a bit windy and kept pushing the drone out of range with my phone, and the cam would freeze. First flight. Oh yeah, no, I understood it was first flight out of the box, but yeah, I love things like that because it shows off your country as well, which is incredible.
Secure that point. I'm going back to selling fish.
And I think that's the big thing, isn't it? Showing off your country.
Hold there.
Right, this is saying about riflemen.
Make your stand there.
So what I might do is stick 2 together
Defend
over
that
there
area.
this time. Obviously, we messed up last time, so we're going to try and do better this time. I was going to crash it a few times due to going out of range. So you see what's good. Yeah, that's when it gets a bit hairy. They're not cheap either, are they? That's the thing. But it's just the way the footage came across was really cool. Right, I want to upgrade that barricade. Right, can we get a perfect den defense done? And again, this is also worth seeing if this works for the assassin challenges, and if it does, then we know this is what we need to do. Right, we can upgrade barracks now. Upgrade barricade. We need to put more crossbows in. Right, that's all of them. Again, we can't use the cannon. You've got to get a perfect den defense without using cannon. This is why this is so tough. Because we cannot use the cannon for anything. Whereas that big thing that comes in to destroy our den, that would be easy to destroy with a cannon, but we can't do it for the trophy. Once we've got the trophy, we can use the cannon, and I think that would make these a lot easier. But we still need to stop it. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. Thank you, I can get some better scenery where I can get some. Oh, absolutely, I'm like I just enjoyed watching it. So you'll definitely get views from me for that. I think it's brilliant. I think there's still one guy we haven't beat. Right, there's another load coming in. So that's fully upgraded. That's fully upgraded. I think I can place another assassin there. This is tough. Remember, we need a perfect den defense for the trophy without the cannon, and then we also need to see if this works towards the challenges as well. It's a tough challenge because obviously we can use the cannon and make it easy, but because we want the trophy for the platinum, this makes this a little bit harder than it would normally be. But I also don't know if this counts towards the challenge for the assassins. If it doesn't, we need to pick a different group to complete challenges on, because you need to fully do all the challenges on one group. I'm hoping this counts towards the challenge. The annoying thing is with the barricades, obviously we can't fix that one. I don't think we can. I've tried a couple of times. No, you can't fix the barricade. So we're going to need to place another one here, fully upgrade. I can sell it, but then I've got to rebuild it. No, I can't sell the barricade. Right, that one's fully done there. The longer we can keep the this thing coming in now at bay, the better.
Secure that point. Hold there.
Got to try and just slow it down as much as possible and hope it's enough. I've got 3 fully upgraded barricades this time. Let's see what happens. It's been snowing on and off since Christmas. Oh, it's definitely weather dependent. I think the snow made it look amazing though. Obviously more treacherous in terms of filming and stuff, but I think it made it look incredible. Right, we've got to try and hold this. Whether this will work, I don't know. If it gets too close, I may just use the cannon and say sod the trophy for the minute. But I don't know. 2 barricades through. I haven't got a leader up there, so I haven't opened this one up. Right, it's got 2 more to try and get through. They're fully upgraded with assassins nearby shooting it. Is it enough? Well, 1 more to go. We haven't fully upgraded the other barricade near the end. I don't think it's enough. Like I said, we need the trophy for perfect end defense. But I don't think I want to do it. But this is also something we need to check. To see if we can do it towards the... Okay, we're going to have to use the... how do I can't remember how to use it. Cannon. Yeah. We can still win the den defense if we can beat it now. Which I don't think I'm going to. We're going to lose again, I think. And for some reason I can't fire the cannon. I can't see. Why can't I fire cannon? I didn't pay attention to the button for the cannon because I didn't want to use the cannon. But once again we failed it. Ah, this is going to be another one like the one I'm stuck on in Brotherhood, isn't it? One challenge I can't do. Wi-Fi extender for your phone because the drone puts out a constant signal, so your phone's a bit to pick it up. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be. That might help actually, mightn't it? Obviously, if that's the issue of just the signal getting back to your phone. Yeah, an extender probably would be a good idea, to be fair. Right, let's try this again, shall we? I need to keep an eye on what one is the cannon button for if we have to use it. I would say we're going to have to, would be my suggestion. Right, leaders on there. This is tough. I understand now why this is part of the trophy run. It makes sense of why it's so tough. But obviously, I don't want it to be tough. I want to do it. I want to achieve it. Right, first enemies are coming in. It's a tough challenge. I'm going to do this 3 times. But then we can use the cannon on the others. If they count towards the den defense. We can use the cannon. It's just for the trophy we can't. Which is the big thing. Right, first group needs to go down and then we start to use all of them. Look at this, barricades. Barricades are next. Crossbowman with the barricade.
Make your stand there.
There we go. Yeah, once the cannon's not been used and we have the trophy, I've only been doing it a couple of attempts, to be fair, not too long. We've only just tried it a couple of times. We're actually quite close to finishing now. Money's the big thing, which will cover grinding. But again, these are the kind of trophies that if it becomes tedious, I'll do it in my own time, record it, and do a video for it, rather than on live stream, depending how tedious it gets. It wants us to unlock another rooftop, so we're going to go there this time. The other rooftop I need to do actually is over there. It's not going to let me. There's a rifleman.
I need you to hold that point.
Because I found this last time, I made a mistake by not having another rooftop unlocked. And that's quite important to enable us to stop thingy better. But yeah, we haven't really. We're just trying to look and see if this counts towards the challenge. But I need a successful den defense to count towards the challenge. But while we're doing it, it made sense to try and do it without the cannon. But this time, I'm going to pay attention to what it tells me to do with the cannon. And if we have to use it to get a den defense complete, we'll do so. We'll worry about the trophy another time. The challenge is more important than the trophy at the minute, personally. Okay.
Make your stand there. Secure that point. Defend that area.
Okay, we do need to think about another barricade. That's fully upgraded. I think I can put another soldier by it though, can't I? No barricade there. I do need another soldier by the barricade. I think we need like cannons. So press L1 to fire a cannon shot and hold and then release the cannon salvo. Okay. So we'll try and do this one better this time. All I need to do is upgrade barricade and get riflemen behind it because they're the stronger people to defend.
I need you to hold that point.
They will even against the armoured targets. You definitely need riflemen. They're slower firing, but they'll do a lot more damage. The Ender Dragon boss fights tomorrow for Minecraft, which will officially be your platinum trophy upon completion. Nice! Are you streaming, are you? Depending obviously what time it is, I'll try and drop in. Need to obviously upgrade that. I need another rifleman in as well. That's fully upgraded, that barricade. This is the big one now. I'm wondering if maybe rifleman is better than another barricade. Although I know a barricade slows them down. We need to slow this right down if we're going to succeed at this. Right. What time are you streaming it? I've been playing on place for a couple of years now, never played because it's enough to get Ben trophies. Nice. It's always a good achievement when you finally achieve it, isn't it? It's like our first ever platinum on Valhalla because we was encouraged to do it, and yeah, it felt amazing when you finally get done. Right, try not to use cannon, but if we have to, I will. I'm just going to try and slow him down as much as possible. Much damage in. I'm using riflemen more than arrows. I'm hoping that may help us. It might not though. These will go down pretty quickly just because of how much we got. Upgrade barricade. There's been no assassins on this side because we try to do as much damage early on as possible. If he breaks that barricade, we will then use the cannon to take him out. So keep on health of it. We have got riflemen there. Yeah, he's done it. Okay, so it was L1. There you go. Cannon wins. So it was a successful den defense. We just don't get the trophy because we used the cannon. Now I just want to check if this counts towards. I want to know if this counts towards our 100%. Because if it does, new unit unlocked air assassins. Okay. If it does count towards 3 successful defences, then I can grind the trophy myself out off stream. That's not a problem. But I wanted to know if it counts towards our 3 successful defences. If it does, again, we'll just use the cannon. But the trophy is without a cannon. Around 6 to 7 PST. I don't know what it is for me. I need to have a look, don't I? Maybe here earlier. Depends what time it is for me. If I can't watch it live, I will watch it afterwards. What's 6 PST to GMT? So it's 2 o'clock in the morning for me, 2 to 3 in the morning. So I won't be able to watch it live, unfortunately, but I'll try, unless obviously I can't sleep. But if I can't watch it live, I'll try and drop in. I'll try and catch up with it afterwards. It'll be quite cool to see. Right. Challenges. Assassin's Guild. Does that count as successful den defense? It does! Right, perfect. So, although we need the trophy, you're Tuesday in the morning now. Yeah, that's because you don't sleep. It does count towards the perfect thing. We also need to use Arrow Storm, but that's fine. I can deal with that. So, we need 2 more den defenses that we win, so we can use the cannon. We still need to do one without the cannon to get the trophy, the trophy towards the platinum. But we're going to do den defense 2 more times then, because that's done. And then I can nearly finish an Assassin's Guild. Like I said, I can always grind for the trophy off stream quite happily, like I'm trying to do with Brotherhood. I'd rather have it, the other side of it, done in stream if we can. So we're going to do 2 more of these hopefully. And as I say, if I have to, I will use the. Am I pressing the right one? Yeah, I will. If I have to, then what I'll do is I'll use the cannon to make sure we get a den defense successful, and that way we're not going to mess up. So 2 more attempts. That's all we have to do in stream at least. You do sleep, just not when you should be. Now, to be fair, because my sleep's so broken because of pain and other things, I used to nap during the day, and I had to stop because it was really messing my body clock up. So because of that, I don't nap now, which makes me tired come the evening, but then when I'm meant to sleep in the evening, I can fall asleep. I can't stay asleep. That's my issue.
That point for me.
It's the staying asleep that is the problem for me. The falling asleep's easy, but then the tablets I'm on make me fall asleep. The amitriptyline does make you go quite quickly. Alright, crossbowman, we need 2 of these there. I'll use 3. I want to put rifleman up there. We've got to make sure we open up the other roofs, I think. But if we have to use cannon, we'll use cannon. Like I said, we need to do this 2 more times. That's the guild challenge done. And then it's just Arrow Storm, which we can do fairly simply. But yeah, this is needed. We're also gaining money out of this, which we also need for the books, as we found the books are extremely expensive in Cappadocia, which we also need to do. Okay. So we've got lots we need to think about with this, but the aim is to get as many. I want to put rifleman, I think, behind there. I don't know. You haven't decided. If we can do this without the cannon, perfect. If we can't, it's not a problem. We'll use cannon. We will attempt to try not to use it. If it breaks the last barricade, then we have to use cannon. I know this probably isn't the most exciting thing to see, but this is part of a platinum run. We don't have a choice. We do need to do these as part of the platinum. Ignoring the cannon only, but I think without the cannon one. Right, one more guy there. Right, I should be able to upgrade. There we go. I want rifleman. It's not giving me rifleman yet, annoyingly. Right, unlock another rooftop. There we go. This is now rifleman unlocked. It's going to give me the money to the morale to purchase. That's good.
Make your stand there.
2 are there. I'm going to want to put rifleman here as well, so there's a chance to. I think we still need 1 upgrade there as well. Does not fall far from the tree. My oldest just came out to living room to tell me about a piece of popcorn in his bed and he's not slept yet. Oh wow. See, my little boy takes after me in the fact that he can go to sleep, but he rises really early, and I've always been an early riser anyway, even if I've barely slept.
I need you to hold that point.
Yeah, so he's like me. He's always up at 5, 6 in the morning, really early, no matter how long he slept for. But never seen a wait past 12. Oh wow. Right.
Make your stand there.
Do need another barricade ideally, I think. Because I don't think we're that far off getting the cannon coming. But never seen a wait past 12, no. Still working this time though. It's never a good thing. Yeah, well, kids are quite good like that, aren't they? They tend to be able to fall asleep fairly well compared to adults. But yeah, my little boy will stay. If he ever stays up late for whatever reason, we're out or doing something, he's still up at stupid o'clock in the morning every time.
Make your stand there.
I need a leader over here as well, don't I?
Hold that point for me.
Rooftop. Definitely is one lot of rooftop. Might even be worth me trying to sell these before they get broken. I wonder if that works. I've not tried it, but I wonder if that will work. Still enemies here. They haven't taken all the enemies out. Right, more incoming.
Make your stand there.
Going to be tough again. Yeah, the routine for school's the hardest thing to get back into, isn't it? That's the thing. My little boy went back to school today for the first time since Christmas. But he was really excited to go, to be fair. But yeah, like I say, he's always up in the morning. He will struggle this evening. I think it will hit him this evening when he gets home and stuff. I think that's probably the hard one. But yeah, getting up to school wasn't an issue. Or getting ready. But he's always been quite good like that. But it's tonight will really hit home, I think. Right. So this barricade is nearly broken. I wonder if I can now sell it and fix the barricade. I've got to wait till all the targets are down, obviously. I wonder if that's the secret that we're missing. Right, is it incoming? I can recall assassins. I can't do anything to fix that barricade, annoyingly.
Defend that area.
Alright, I'm going off morale for another one. Right, big one coming in. See if we can do this twice in a row. And then it's one more successful defence, and that's the talent's done. Towards what we need. Obviously the trophy won't be unless we can manage that. First barricade's already down because can't fix it, annoyingly. Riflemen are slower firing, but they do a lot more damage. But like I say, if it gets to a final barricade and we can't beat it, we know then that we're going to have to take it down a different way. I'll try to use more riflemen this time to try and see if we can do more damage. It does get through the barricades fairly quickly, annoyingly. Let's see if we can recall the assassin then. Right, it's on its way to the last barricade now.
Make your stand there.
So if we have to use cannon, we will. We've got its health fairly well down. I don't think it's going to be enough. So I think we're getting close to a perfect defence. But again, if I need to grind it away from stream, I will. Right, there we go. Time to use cannon. Why did my cannon not fire? There we go, cannon fired. Then defence successful. That's number 2. One more of those. We're all good. Obviously, if I can do it without the cannon, it does mean trophy. That's the only annoying thing, is I've got to do it that way to not get the trophy. But we're getting closer, I think, to being able to do it. I just don't know what we're missing. Maybe I need to recall all the crossbow assassins that I do at the start because it wants you to do, because it makes you to put them out, recall them and change them all for rifles. Maybe that would help. Let's remind him to eat his breakfast at least 5 times. So that's never good, is it? It's always a struggle in the morning. He didn't hound anyone get out the door. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I think, to be fair, my son's quite a slow eater as well. Yeah, dinner does take a lot longer than we do. But breakfast is quite quick with, strangely. But yeah, no, he's definitely like me. He's definitely a morning person. But in the evenings, you can see he's struggling. But it doesn't matter what time he goes to sleep. He's always early, so he doesn't do lay-ins. My other half changed his clock in his bedroom because he uses his clock to know when he's allowed to get out of bed. And during school days, it's 7 because that's what time he has to be up. But she changed it to an hour later, an hour earlier, so he didn't get up till like 8 during the holidays.
Hold that point for me.
Which was quite good thinking on her part. He figured it out pretty quickly though. He asked the question of why. Why does it seem a different time of day? You're not meant to realise. But yeah, he quickly realised there was an issue. Okay, first round coming in. So this we need to complete this with or without cannon. Doesn't matter which way. We'll try without. If we have to, we will. And that then gives us another challenge done for the assassins, and then it just means one more assassin challenge to do. Which is fairly simple. We just need to run around using our assassins to do arrow storms, which I think is fairly simple to do. So as soon as this allows us to have riflemen, we need to swap all our arrowmen for rifles, I'm thinking. I think that will help us. Not going to place any more down for the minute. We are gaining money out of this as well, which is always a bonus. We need 200,000, I believe, for Cappadocia. Right, we need to do a second rooftop, which is this one.
That point.
Now it will give us riflemen, which is brilliant. So what I do,
that area.
I want 2 riflemen on that rooftop. What I want to do is recall assassins. So we've recalled them. We got some money back, half the cost back. So I just want riflemen. They're slower firing but more damage. That's my kind of thinking at this point. We want to do more damage. How did your stepson fare with the COVID? Well, to be fair, he had flu. He was really bad for like 4 days. With really heavy flu. Barely get out of bed. Temperature, cough, cold, a lot. Was pretty sick. And then he was white as rain after about 4 days. And it took him up to day 10 to get his first negative lateral flow. So after that, they reckon it's not. It can't spread it. It's not contagious. That's the word I was after. But he also, you know, he was saying himself what had happened if he didn't have any of the jabs, you know, because he was probably ill at a point. And he was saying, you know, what happens if I hadn't had the jabs? Well, I've sold the thing to rebuild brand new. My thinking was, I've had an issue with barricades because it's already been damaged, so I took it out and redone it. That worked, so now it's full defence. We obviously need to get some riflemen behind it. If I can do it, like I say, if I can do it without the cannons, we will. And it's pretty close. We're getting closer each time. We do need to unlock another roof once we've got tanks. I want to be able to use, because really, when the cannon's gone past, when they got the big thing's gone past, I kind of need to be able to move everyone to another rooftop. Ideally, I think that's a good way of doing it. I think it makes sense to, you know, try and change where people are to make it easier for us. That's kind of in my mind. I don't know whether that's the right thing we should be doing. To me, that makes sense to make our life easier. move some of the riflemen further back, that kind of stuff. Right, next group coming in. I think it's after this group we've got the big thing. But we're getting there. Yeah, he was okay to enjoy some ice once it passed. He did come downstairs and eat dinner with us on Christmas Day, because there's no way I was going to let him stay upstairs on his own Christmas Day. I joked about it with him a few times, and he wore a mask around the house whenever he came down to use the toilet and stuff, so, you know, it was okay. It just wasn't obviously the Christmas him or anyone else wanted really for himself. I would have much rather preferred him to have been healthy over Christmas with us. Right, can I sell barricades? Don't want to recall that. I was trying to see if I can fix the barricade, but I can't. Right, I think now it's the last bit. I think there's still one guy there. I might hold off. If they don't kill the last guy, I'm still gaining morale, which may give me a chance of doing this. They've killed him anyway. There goes my plan. It does suck being sick during the holidays. Yeah, it's just one of those unfortunate things, isn't it? I felt sorry for him. But yeah, there's not much you can do. And he joined in as much as he can. It's just he works in a hospital as well as uni, so he's used to wearing a mask, so it wasn't too bad. Not really. Obviously, Turkey. I wouldn't say any specific conditions though. We just make sure we have turkey. That's about it, really. Presents in the morning. Stockings first, then followed by presents. We haven't really got any major traditions, to be fair. Right, can I recall these guys? Trying to give myself more ability to defend by recalling these guys. Whether this works or not, I don't know. What else can I recall? See, none of these are firing, you see. So I'm thinking I can't afford anything else now, can I? This guy isn't even firing. But that's an issue. When he gets to a certain point, they kind of stop firing. Why is this guy not firing? Come on, reload, fire. Right, cannon time. We'll have to use my cannon. There we go. So we've completed the challenge. We don't need to do this again now. It's done. We just don't get the trophy, which is fine. I'll try and do that on my own. By the looks of things. So that's going to be a bit of a grind by the looks of it. Unless we have some time at the end of the stream when we've done everything else bar that. But that is the Assassin's faction mission done, which is what we needed to do. Now there is a little bit more for the faction to finish it off, but that's something else entirely. I'm hoping my assassin's now back from his mission, which would also give us the last assassin's mastery mission to do. Me and the wife always stay up drinking and wrapping Christmas Eve, so I'm stocking this great, get into coffee and then I hangover ease off. Yeah, so my other half doesn't drink and I can't because of the amount of things I'm on. But she doesn't drink. And so for that kind of thing, it doesn't bother us, but we always try and do stockings that night. Stockings for her are quite important. For me, they've never been a big deal, but for her they are. But yeah, always do undo stockings first, and then we sit down together and do presents and stuff. This is one of those times that you get everyone together. Right, let's have a look at our assassin. Is he ready to rumble? He isn't. I think we need to send him out. He's maxed. Perfect. Right, I think, and I could be wrong, his mission should now show up on here. Please tell me his mission's on here. I've done this correctly. It will be. Yes, it is. Master Assassin mission. It's the last one we need to do. So now we just need to go down to the bottom, do his mastery mission, and that should be the last one of those. We are getting there. We're so close to finishing Revelations. Platinum is probably going to be a little bit further away, but we're close to finishing everything else. And we still got DLC to look at as well. And I've got no idea what the DLC involves. I need to head to there. But yeah, we are definitely getting very close now to being done. Where's my fast travel? Which way is my fast travel? I think it's to the right. It's over here. The Mastery Assassin mission. We've still got to call in an arrow storm at some point as part of the Assassin's Guild missions. I need there to be some enemies around. I think it's got to be worked on enemies, otherwise it doesn't count. But yeah, we definitely need to call in the arrow storms. So maybe be able to just knock out a couple in a minute, or at least one. But yeah, that's the big thing that's holding us back from the assassin missions. We need 9 more arrow storms, or 10 or something, which you can just do wandering around. And we've got to look at miscellaneous trophies as well, to have a look at those. Perfect end defense sounds like it's going to be an issue, but we'll hopefully find a way of doing it. Right, where's my mastery mission? And then yeah, the other thing as well as that perfect end defense, we need to focus on doing buying the books in Cappadocia. We need, I'm estimating about 200,000 to actually buy all the books. That is also a trophy. So some of these things are going to take a little bit of time. Right, my den hideout is here. My Master Assassin mission is just down there. It's been an interesting mission. I'm not sure what it's going to involve. It should finish off some of the story to do with the Master Assassins, hopefully.
Promising news, man.
You completely tuned out the man yelling thing in the background I've played it so many hours. I don't notice him, to be fair. Sometimes I notice what he's saying, but I don't generally. It's quite the song is bellowing out. Yeah, I don't notice it.
Follow me. We will get her this time.
Right, this is the Thespian. The infamous Thespian is making a public appearance under an assumed name today. Track her down and kill her before she vanishes again. We've got to, and for full sync, and this is something else we need, kill the Thespian before your apprentice does. Okay. That could be interesting. I don't want him to kill her then. We need to kill her first.
No mistakes. Take your time and plan your attack.
And although we're encouraging him to obviously kill her, we've got to try and do it ourselves. So, crossbow.
I will wait an entire year.
And gun.
I hope it does not come to that.
Because I'm thinking if we can hit the shot first, we will take the kill. But yeah, we've encouraged our apprentice to kill her, and now we're going to do the Thespian ourselves. This may go wrong the first time because we may not get it first, so this may take a couple of attempts. We shall see. Me jumping away from where we're meant to be going doesn't help. But yeah, we may struggle for the first couple of attempts, depending how quick it is and how quick our assassin is, to be fair. At least we get to see how much he's learned from us. That's always something. How Shakespearean. Become anonymous. We are anonymous, surely. Okay, that's weird. It's not letting me continue because we're going to need to become anonymous. I am anonymous though. Am I not? No, I'm not because there's a guard there. We're anonymous now.
You must admit that.
Don't know where that guard saw us, but obviously he did at some point. Right, that's who we need to kill.
True master never takes unnecessary risks.
Will you wait here, or should we do this together?
We're not waiting here. We've got to kill her before you.
No unnecessary risks. We go together, and if you do not get her, I will.
I've got to be quick, because I'm assuming he will be.
Endured without question. Endured in our loneliness, all your incessant childish.
I swapped my weapons round. That's annoying. I was about to kill that guy.
Our lips were kept tied, aching with
Come on, jump.
silence. So well, all
I don't know where our assassin is.
how wretchedly everything still was progressing.
I'm gonna drop down.
Always you discuss the war and its politics loudly, and we sometimes.
Come on. I've used my arrow storm. Right, I don't know if I did 100%. I used my arrow storm to kill her. I'm hoping it's worked. Good morning, Cass. How are you?
But you do it with such coldness that I almost
Yes,
pity
yeah,
you.
that's how close we are to finishing. There's some little bits we need to clear and stuff, but this is the last Mastery Assassin mission.
Weak and lacking luster. What a bland world it will be if you assassins
We slept for
get your
12
way.
hours. I wish I slept for 12 hours. I'm lucky to get 4 now at the minute. And that's obviously because it's so
Leave
broken,
this
that's the
life
problem.
in peace.
But yeah, I used our assassins to kill it. Hopefully
We've
that
attracted
counts.
some attention. Run.
Well, we'll have a quick look at the database entry. Yeah, so I used our assassin's arrow storm to kill her. I'm hoping that counts as us killing her before the apprentice. I actually, and I'll be honest, I pressed it accidentally. I was aiming to aim at her and pressed the wrong button. But there we go. Yeah, different dreams all merged into one are very, very difficult. No, it's not. So, our stream last night, we tried to do Genshin Impact. Maintenance hit after 10 minutes or 20 minutes of being in the stream. So we come out of the stream because there was 5-hour maintenance. The new update for the UK doesn't go live until 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. So we're streaming Genshin Impact tomorrow morning, and it'll be about 5 hours after the update goes live. So although the maintenance was done last night in preparation for it, I don't actually have access to it until tomorrow morning. Spend all your wishes on the new banner if you get. That's all you need for a new main character. Cool. Yeah, that's the aim. We're saving up to try and do that. Half realistic and half like a drug trip. Yeah, midday naps are nasty at times though. Okay, Lystrata. The thespian Lystrata was a wealthy Byzantine woman living a life of luxurious disregard in the highest societies of Constantinople. A popular woman in all circles, she indulged in the arts and other intemperate pleasures at the behest of the Templars, who frequently enjoyed a seductive charisma to influence Ottoman officials and visiting royalty. That's it. That was her. But yeah, they are midday naps that can be really, really different. Well, my other half once played a trick on me actually with napping. So I'd finished the night shift. I had to go and pick my little boy from school. So I'd set an alarm and everything was all good. My other half came home on a lunch break, which is not something she normally does, but she did. I'm into a big fight here. Yeah, it wasn't something she normally did, but she came home on a lunch break, and she made out I was late picking my son up from school, which really freaked me out. Yeah, that made me think I was going crazy. Yeah, making out that I'd been late picking him up, or I hadn't picked him up when I should have done. That really played in my head. She thought it was hilarious, but I didn't so much. There we go, mission complete. We failed to kill her, so we've got the Mentor trophy, which was to do all the Master Assassins, but we failed the mission because... Yeah, we failed the mission because we didn't kill her ourselves. But we knew that could be an issue. We want to start to do faction weapons. So yeah, very weird that was when she did that to me. But so all the Master Assassin missions are done. We do need to use Arrow Storm a few more times, which is fine. The main thing is that's done. We do need to go back and do this for 100% sync, some of the missions, and I believe we've got to do that one again for the Master Assassins to be 100% synced. Everything else now is done, apart from some of the main story missions challenges. We need to do one more Assassin's Guild challenge, and it is use Arrow Storm another 8 times. That's all we need to do. We've also got the Assassin faction weapon, which I don't know what that is actually, without going back. According to Ubisoft, the first trans person ever was born in Paris 1700s. Okay. I don't know how true that is. Used to have dreams in third person view, but now all of them are in first person, so it feels realistic. Wow. Tried to learn Russian in his sleep for a couple of days one time. There's a word in there that sounded just like my name, and every time I heard it while sleeping, I woke up. Oh wow. Yeah, that's trippy. 5 times, and each time I thought the dream had ended, I twisted into an even crazier dream, all very based in reality. and saves as well. Yeah, that's weird. That's trippy as hell. It's weird how dreams can do that to you, though. Right, we're 97.28% synced. So, we can either go back and redo missions. I will go back and redo missions, actually, while we're now here. What we got? 5 past 11. So we'll go back and see what missions we can go 100% sync in to try and help. We're obviously missing a trophy that we still need to go back and deal with. But we need to use our Ammo Storm 8 times, basically. And we need money. That's the other thing we need. And it's all just for the books. Okay, the Mentor's Keeper. Masayef is under attack by Crusader Templars. Fight your way up the fortress and save Al Milim. We did this mission, and the reason we failed this is I didn't know we had to save all the citizens. This could be tricky. But we're going to replay and give it a go. It was the only time we can remember when I woke up from a nap and had to actually check I was no longer sleeping. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it, when that happens? Yeah, mine. I suffer really badly with nightmares. Although they're not real nightmares, they're more things happening that aren't good, if that makes sense. You go to Prisma's Own False, yeah. Lucid Dream, I will, so I'll take care of them. Yeah, I know what you mean. Right, we need to save all the citizens this time. The reason we didn't do this first time around, we didn't actually realise we had to save them. I didn't see that was the optional objective.
Oh yes. He was a
so we didn't actually realise last time.
Altair, we have been betrayed. The enemy has overrun the castle.
You live. And Al-Mualim, where is he?
He was inside when the Crusaders broke through. We can do nothing for him now. Altair, we must fall back.
When I close the castle gate, flank the Crusaders in the village and drive them into the canyon.
You don't stand a chance!
Abbas, no mistakes.
Okay. We need to save all the citizens. We've got to remember to do this. We've got to pay attention to where people are, who's under attack. Try and save them where possible. Right, we need sword on and we need throwing knives on. Okay. Throw knife. Down. The minute it says we failed the mission, we will have to come back. Right, that's one done there, one group. More here. So I can't just run ahead like I was previously. That's what we did last time, we ran ahead. We can't do that this time. Because obviously we need to kill everyone. Make sure we save everyone as much as possible. Right, I think we're all good there. There is a red dot over here and there. Who's this way? There's a red dot over there. So I'm just trying to see where the red dots are. I'm killing my own guy. Any more here? Yeah, one over here. Trying to save all civilians. Are they all on my side? No, these aren't on my side. What am I doing? Right, there's another group of people over here. Or up here, I think. There we go. Yeah, last time we just ran through because we didn't stop, which obviously was the mistake. Lots of killing. Is that all of them? No, one more. And there's a guy on the roof, I think. Where's... Oh, there's a guy in here, that's why. I can see a red dot still. Right, so far we're okay. More enemies up here. My assassins took them out. Okay, have we saved everyone so far? There's still an enemy over here, according to this. So I don't know if that means we haven't saved someone. Red dot seems to have gone now. As I say, I don't know if I've saved all the civilians or not. Let's have a look on our thing. Yeah, we're still full synchronization is still ongoing, so we've got a chance. The black dot circles on the mini-map. Okay, cool. So the groups of civilians are the black dots. They lucid dream twice and never lost a lower image twice and miss escape moments. 2 weeks I've been lucid after trying to send them wake up. Go to the black dots. Yeah, no, I just spied your chat message, Cass. Was super cool for that couple of minutes. Lions, really? I must admit, I still struggle with, after the motorcycle accident, I still see, or I still dream about crashing several times. Like, I mean, I die with a motorbike in all different sorts of ways. It's weird. Okay, I'm looking for black dots. Can't see any black dots at this point. That's down. Obviously there's these guys here. There's a black dot down there, but I think they're safe. Oh, there's people down here. I was gonna say, I nearly killed myself there really badly, but there we go. Come on. Can't kill him. Oh, there we go. The assassins did it for me. Well, I think so far we've saved all the black dots. I think so far we're doing okay. It's tricky to know if you have or not. The jump was a bad decision. Right, so that black dot I think is safe over there. This says more enemies nearby. I think so far though it's gone okay. Right, there's a guy up there we need to take out. It's down. Some more civilians here. There is also a trophy for killing 3 guards at the same time with throwing knives. I believe we're still on for the full sync currently. Mainly because, like I say, I've taken my time to make sure we've killed everyone. I think there's someone up here to deal with. No. There is someone nearby, I'm sure of it. Wait, I said there was. There's a red dot there, but it's no longer here. Okay, I think we're good there. That's all of these done as well. Let's head up. So far, I think we're okay. Hasn't cognitively failed, which is something. He's down. Still more people over here. Right, he's down. Right, as I say, I think we're okay. Let's just check again for full sync. I'm trying to keep up a chat and concentrate on what we're doing. All we need to do is when the dreamer is ourselves, what was I before this? Yeah, see, I can't do that. That's what I different. The ones that worked for me was plug your nose and breathe in, or try to put your finger through your hand. Okay. Yeah, I'm always told to write down what I dream about, what I remember. But I really struggle to remember a lot of it, other than I had the feeling of it, if that makes sense. But it came to me naturally as well, at the second age for something always done. He told me about a dream he had the night prior where he grew old and lived a whole life with his wife and kids. Wow. Yeah, to have that kind of dream is incredible. Right, I think I've saved everyone.
Another step, and your mentor dies.
I think I've done it. But I don't know. We won't know until we finish the mission.
No.
You make the fun back.
I am no traitor. But I cannot betray those.
Where was your fun fact? Whenever I smoke marijuana, I used to get dreams about lions around my house. Lion chase me. According to science, your dreams about a lion to do something illegal. That's quite cool. So you smoke marijuana, go to sleep, have dreams about lions, and lions are meant to be the dream to say you're doing something illegal. Wow.
Now you call on your lapdog to protect you.
Right, have we kept? I'm just checking we've kept full sync. No, we failed full sync. So I didn't save everyone. So we need to restart the memory because I failed to save everyone. Right, we're going to aim for the black dots. That's quite tricky then, to try and get all the black dots to save the civilians. Again, I can understand now why we didn't do this first time during the main game. The ones that we didn't manage were the ones that were really difficult. So, right, got to find black dots. It's because we didn't save all the civilians. Right, let's try again.
Broken foot.
It's things like these that take the time when you're trying to do a plan and run. As I say, Brotherhood is still causing me an issue. It's one mission that I just can't manage to do.
Altair, son of Umar.
Umar? Oh yes. He was a fine man who lived as he died. With honor.
Altair, we have been betrayed. The enemy has overrun the castle.
You live.
Right, civilian time.
And Al-Mualim, where is he?
He was inside when the Crusaders broke through.
You hate having dreams, so where you got that.
Altair, we must fall back.
When I close the castle gate, flank the Crusaders in the village and drive them into the canyon.
Oh, it's good that over there and that they're legalising it.
No mistake.
And making it more of a normal thing. Yeah, I can see the waking up can be hard after you've had something nice like that. Right, black dots. I'm ignoring everyone else. We don't need to worry about killing anyone else. We need black dots. I can't see any black dots, annoyingly. Right, I think that's a civilian side. Right, black dot over here. So the black dots only appear once you've killed all the people in the vicinity, it seems. When we're not under attack anymore. Right, black dot. Right, I believe that's one saved there. Yeah, that's one saved. Right, next black dot. Can we see any more? Over here. They're the ones we need to save. I don't know how many there is in total. I can hear her. I can't see where she is though. She must be up. I think she's up.
I must run.
Right, I think that's that black dot done. Right, more black dots. Where are you? Before we can't finish then until we've got all the black dots. But again, I don't know how many there is. And currently I can't see any more. So far, I think we're okay this time. Any more black dots? Delusions? No, I've never experienced delusions. I know people that have, but yeah, I've never. Okay, I'm looking for black dots. Where are you? There's also a trophy for killing 3 people with throwing knives, and I can't get that to pop either. Somehow, so that's why you might see me try and use throwing knives a bit. I'm trying to complete that one. I know you need to hold it down basically to work. Right, black dots, got them. Oh, they've gone again because I'm under attack again. There's a black dot. There was a black dot over here. It's over here. This was a black dot, I think. I don't know why my sword's been put away. Right. I think that's another person saved. There was a second black dot as well.
I'm too young to die.
There, you're down.
Don't faint.
There was a second black dot, but I don't know where it was. Okay, black dot this way. This one's a little bit out of the way, this black dot, isn't it? I'm hoping I can climb up this way. Might not be able to. No, I think we have got to go round. I think they're cornered by the looks of things. There we go. There we go. Come on, jump down. Right, one more guard to take out. Done. Black dot saved. So optional objective is now done. We can now finish the mission. At last, optional objective is done. It's just a case of get to the end, finish the mission. So that's that. This one now can be done 100%. Weren't too bad in the end. Now we actually realise. Thank you, Keller, for the black dot clue. Didn't realise about that. It's obviously made a big difference. Right, we don't even need to worry about fighting anymore. We just got to head up. Not worried about anyone else. We'll probably have to be anonymous to carry on the mission. Like I said, my biggest issue was trying to get... There is... I want to do three kills at once with the daggers. I don't think I've done it yet, but I know you can do it. I know how to, I just haven't got it to pop. Oh wait. So you hold triangle down when you got your daggers activated. For some reason, I'm out of daggers, that's why I can't do it. Didn't think I might have one out. I haven't thrown them around quite a bit. Right. Let's get the mission finished, let's get the 100% sync. And we'll catch them on chat once I've done that. Or in the cutscene in a second. Right. Kill the Crusader and Detector. This is the mission we now need to do.
Another step, and your mentor dies.
People keep showing us bad cops about cooperation. We need to make so many moves about cops being
this
heroic.
place alive, traitor.
No, you misunderstand. I am no
Sorry,
traitor,
Cass Keller. Yeah, I know. My fault.
but I cannot betray.
Because the names are very similar to me. I don't know why I do it. It's only you two that I get confused with. Closet fall down and realise it's extremely loud, so I rub my eyes and it never happened. Oh wow. Yeah, so I'm used to only living on 4 or 5 hours sleep anyway. But after a while it does, even if I'm used to it, it still does get to
Now
you.
you call on your lapdog to protect you? You disappoint me. Why not share what you have learned with everyone, like a proper assassin?
Right, remember we're on a timer here.
Why not share with your brothers the true extent of your ambition? Where is your sense of fraternity?
You'll do this without being detected, I think, as well, don't we?
Another good man dies and still you say nothing. I am surprised. You taught me many things, Al-Mualim, but patience...
Right, I know how to do this, we've done it previously, all we need to do is get
or I will cut
to the
out your
right
tongue,
place.
that you may speak no more!
Where is he? He's there. Oh, I didn't do it! I think it still works. Yeah. I think this mission's still complete. It was meant to assassinate and he didn't. He dropped down instead. But, believe we've done it. And that should be 100% sync as well.
You put too much faith in the heart.
He whispers almost daily. It's not even creeping more used to it. I don't believe him goes to see things. Yeah, the tiredness affects the brain more than anything else and makes your brain think some things are there that aren't there.
Our creed is evidence to the contrary.
Whereas I don't get that. To be fair, I just find when I could be doing something normally, my eyes will start closing. That's when I know I'm really struggling. But I've always struggled with night. I hear noises when I'm asleep that wake me up because they're that loud. They could be weird noises, ones I recognise for like gunshots and screams, stuff like that. But that wakes me up. But then other random noises wake me up, but I don't know if they're real or not. And you know, my other half, I'll say the word. Did you hear anything last night? No. And I could hear something. And 9 times out of 10, they're not real. But they're real enough for me that they wake me up. And that's hard. I know you don't. You don't have schizophrenia, Cass. It's just weird how the mind works. That's the thing.
He was an assassin, above all. You too were born into this order. Do you regret it? How can I regret the only life I've ever known? You may find a way in time, and it will be up to you to choose the path you prefer. Come, my boy. Ready your blade. This battle is not yet won.
Okay, that should be mission complete. There we go. Mission done. And that was 100% sync as well, so that's another one done towards 100% completion. I don't think we need 100% completion as such. You need 100% sync on all main missions for the trophy. I don't think it's for the whole thing. Which means I don't think we have to buy the monuments, but we do need to buy the books, because they go towards a trophy. It can be hard. And I say you're used to it, you don't. Right, that's that done. Full synchronization. Where are we with sync? 97.82. So, sequence 3 is done. Sequence 4. We've got to beat Yusef to Topkapi Palace. Now, I remember this one. And we tried this a couple of times. And for some reason, we could just not beat him there. We tried different routes. So this is the next one. It's a parkour challenge. This is the memory we need to do. Remember, the man in full white broke down my door and started panicking. Apparently this never happened, but I remember this very clearly. Oh, wow. You watched a cheeseburger melt through the grates and the leaves all turn into pan last time I was been camping. Well, I had some trippy dreams. The one thing I remember that used to be really hard as a kid that I used to struggle with is, and I haven't had it as an adult, luckily, but as a child, I used to have these moments where you're trying to fall asleep, you've got your eyes closed, but everything around you starts shrinking. So the walls start coming in on you, and it's really weird and trippy, and it used to affect me a lot as a kid.
A pleasant surprise, Ezio. We should trade stories if I'm not dead by this time tomorrow.
Is there a chance of that?
We learn that the Byzantines are
Right,
planning
we need to beat
infiltrate
him to the
Topkapi
palace.
Now
It's
that
a
Prince
parkour
Suleiman
challenge,
has
but there are some
returned from his
soldiers
Hajj.
along the way we need to watch out for.
If they do strike, it will be tonight at a cultural
He was on an
exposition
LSD trip,
the
oh
prince
wow.
has organized.
So what is our plan?
At least you can explain it though, that's the
Kardashian,
thing, I can never
this is not
explain
your
mine.
fight. No need to snare yourself in the Ottoman affairs.
The Byzantines found a key beneath Topkapi Palace, and I would like to know how.
Ezio, we want to protect our Shehzade, not interrogate him.
Trust me, Yusuf. Just tell me
What I
where to
might
go.
do, tomorrow evening,
Topkapi's
we're
men
due to do
plan to dress
Revelations
as
as an
entertainers.
evening stream tomorrow evening. We may start the DLC, even if we've not finished the Platinum, because we need the DLC trophies to get the Platinum. So I'm thinking tomorrow evening, we may do the DLC, or at least start it, to have a look at it, because we need them trophies anyway, rather than keep going back and rehashing stuff. It's a 2-hour stream, so I think probably better doing something a little bit different as part of the Platinum. That's my plan anyway for tomorrow. And obviously tomorrow morning is Genshin Impact. Fun fact, ghosts are actually not real because of backward times and people with paranoid have literally believed them into existence. Yeah, but that's the same as a lot of these things, isn't it? We believe them into existence because, although the facts can't back them up, the mind makes them real enough that we can then tell other people they're real, that then believe that, and it goes on and so forth. Camping and acid are a great mix as long as you keep it conservative and don't go trying to meet God at the campground. Yeah, I can imagine that could be an issue. That's the thing. Right, can we beat him to the palace this time? This may take a couple of attempts. I think we tried it a couple of times last time and lost badly. But we're going to try and manage it first time round this time. Called my assassins in, because I think last time we struggled because of the guards, so I've called assassins in to help. I'm currently ahead, but how long for, I don't know. Obviously one fall and it's over. That's the one thing we'll be aware of. One fall and we're done for. He's behind us now. You can see him, he's now there. Don't know if I'm going to beat him. Try it. Oh, I missed the wire. We failed. I'm pretty sure we failed now. Because I missed the jump. Yeah, he's beaten us. Let's restart. My own fault, I missed the jump completely. Things like this can get very difficult. There's a phenomenon where the sky screams and then people fear think it's ghosts, as long as it's just some science stuff. Wow. Okay, that's quite cool. Found it, look it up later. We have a very similar phenomenon where it sounds like a plane is flying over your head for like 5 minutes straight. Oh wow, I've not heard of that before. I'll have to have a look at that. So yeah, calling assassins in to try and help us I think is definitely a good idea. Obviously if we get shot and we fall down, that's going to really badly affect us. I'm trying to follow the other assassins because obviously they're going to go, I would assume, the quickest route. So my plan is to try and follow them as much as possible. They all go different ways though. Come on. So where's this guy going? Okay, he's gone a completely different route to what we normally take, so give it a go. Oh, missed the jump again. It's going to slow us down. I don't know if it's... I think he's just got past us. Yeah, he's ahead of us now. I think he's going to beat us. kind of an even keel at the minute with him. He's just ahead. Come on. Did we? I don't know if we. Did we fail? I don't know if we failed or not. We've got to finish the mission still. I beat him. We did it. We've got full sync. So now we just need to finish the mission. We've got full synchronization.
Minstrels from Italia.
I don't want to do the whole... Do I have to do all of this? I don't know if I can exit the mission now. Now I've got full sync. Or I have to finish it. I don't know. But we have achieved full sync. Can I... I don't want to finish... exit the mission and then find out it doesn't count. It's an extended echo bounced off the mountains from jet fighters doing supersonic flight drills. Oh, wow. Planets do emit a sound. Earth sounds like planets and jets flying around. Where's the most haunting sounding planets from the Saturn? Local, I've heard of similar from a very different world. It's not sure what it's about. The ambient sound Assassin's Creed Revelations has similar to Signus 4 and Assassin's Creed 3. Yeah, there's definitely that similarity. So if I exit the memory, do I lose my full sync? That's the question. Do you know, Keller? If I exit replay, will I lose full sync? Because we've done it. Otherwise I've got to play through the whole level. What do we think? Or do I just finish the mission? Oh, okay. Sorry, Cass. Yes, I know, Cass. Sorry, my fault. I'm really bad with names in general, but for some reason, yours and Keller's just make it really difficult for me. Alright, we've knocked out the minstrels. We're going to pick up the minstrel. So we've got to finish this mission properly now then. Unfortunately, we can't just exit out. That's 3 of 9 done. There's another 3 over here. Fairly easy to knock out. It's not being seen for the last ones of the hard bit. Where are you hiding these bodies? We're running straight past the guards here. Then we've got one more group to do. Yeah, sorry Cass, I do apologise. It's me. Unless I believe in them, it's a watching pond. If you want, you can call me by my real name, Yash. That might be easier, we'll see. I'm rubbish names. BNB, good morning, how are you? Okay, last ones to deal with. We've got to get over there without being seen. We did do this previously, I'm trying to remember how we did it. I think I went this way round. I remember correctly. Yeah, we need to get to these 3 without being seen. I don't know how much more the mission we need to complete before it counts. I'm just glad I got full sync.
Bring our man a flagon of wine, for he has our cause at heart.
Come here. 1, 2, 3. Pick up a body. Chuck them in the hay. We're going to nick their clothes, that's the thing, to then infiltrate. We're just putting them down? We are. There we go, that's that done. I don't think that's mission finished though. There's a bit more to it.
I look ridiculous. I feel ridiculous.
My blade is too conspicuous on this outfit.
You're tired, are you? 2 AM. Yeah, you're in the same time zone as the High Hole man. That is massively late.
You know how to play that thing?
I learned a few chords when I was
Electric universe theory.
Were you ever young?
That's the thing with alternate realities and alternate things, all that kind of stuff. It's difficult to prove, but also difficult to disprove, because everyone has, you know, all the choices you make in life. If you made them differently, what would have happened?
This courtyard is closed to the public. Turn around and start walking.
Perdonate, buon signore. We are this
I
evening's
think I've heard about the electric
Any
universe
old
theory
girl
before.
can carry an instrument around. Get lost.
How the planets interact with electrical and magnetic fields. Yeah, that's quite cool. You bought the Ezio collection. Nice. Have you played any of it yet, B&B? You managed to get any of it done?
What is this? Where, Batson?
So we've got to we're just doing 100% sync for the missions we've missed.
Oh, the beauties of Firenze.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I like the concept of it. I'm not sure on how factual what you say, but I've heard of it before. It's an interesting one. Right, we need to eliminate all the Templars, get them killed. We're currently trying to bring out Odyssey, nice. Well, we're going back to Odyssey this evening to do the crossover mission. That's the plan for this evening. Hopefully, that should go well. Grind out Odyssey. See, I didn't find Odyssey to be a grind, to be fair. The only one, actually, there were a couple of missions, I suppose, I would have said were a grind. No. No. Yeah, target locked. We need to quickly we just need to distract.
I can't believe I stand here.
We're playing Odyssey tonight, Cass, just for the crossover mission. So it explains more of why that happened.
Smile at me. Sincerely, have no taste.
Because I've got some questions I'd like answers to after we did the Valhalla crossover. So that crossover should give us some of them answers, hopefully. That's the plan, anyway. We tried last night, but I failed miserably because I needed to download all my DLCs that I hadn't, thinking I'd be okay. So I messed that up massively last night. Along with Genshin Impact that we couldn't stream because the maintenance that I forgot all about, or didn't know about. Right, that is done as well. Right, we can finish off the mission now.
This courtyard is clear, but I do not see Prince Suleiman. Follow me.
3:40 PM there. I forgot how long this mission was. But then 100% sync part is right at the start. It's 20 to 12 in the morning here, 11:42 in the morning. I don't believe in God is real, but I read the Bible. See, I don't believe in every religion, but I enjoy learning about all religions because we have a lot in common. And I enjoy learning about them. I don't know if they're very young compared to what they should be, and the same thing points to the watermarks on Mars. Okay.
The Sultan's...
Yeah, some of them are. Some of them are quite cool.
He's grooming himself for the Sultanate as we speak.
See how much knowledge you could take on parchments and apply to modern world. Geographical features are deposits of gorges. Now, plasma has been planets more violent. We've got to find the Templar killers before they try and kill him, don't we?
Thank you for coming.
We can't fail this now. We've done the full sync part. I don't want to fail this now. Right, found one.
No one understands
such an exotic sound.
One down.
Thank you for coming.
That's quite cool. Right, one is done. Let's set up targets is over here. I don't know if the assassins stay the same every time, so I can't even say I know which ones they are because I don't.
We should speak soon.
It's that one over there, isn't it? Yeah.
Before Rodrigo was the Pope, he was a man of vices.
And once he gained the holy
Well
see,
done, thank you.
he raised his vices prices.
Right, another one over here.
I hope you are enjoying yourself.
Right. Found the target.
Vierio, Vieri.
Oh no! We've done 2 and then the assassin got seen because I didn't play quick enough. That's really annoying. We can't exit the mission to complete the 100% sync until we finish the mission. Oh, we're so close. It's annoying when that happens. Right, it still counts as 2 done. Right, I don't want to highlight the assassin. I know which one it's going to be. Until we're ready to highlight him, I think. That's the big thing. Yeah, aim at suspects for a few seconds so I don't know your target. We need to do it a little bit later. Our assassin was too quick. Annoyingly. So I need to wait here a second. I know who it's going to be. It's the one in pink. I need him to hurry up and get here. He'll start chatting. We'll highlight her, then start singing.
Oh, the beauties of Firenze can melt a heart, you'll see.
May have failed that.
The girls of Roma,
no, we passed it. I don't know how we passed it, considering everyone saw the assassin do that one, but somehow we managed to pass. Right, we now need to do this one. There's a lot of them this time. Which one is it? It's that one, surely. I might fail this again if I'm not careful. I can't find the assassin. Who is it? Found him.
I'm dressed up like a jester. I act the fool and
there we go.
fine. All the actions of
I will catch up on chat in a second. Right, that should be 4-4. That should be hopefully mission done.
Clear the courtyard! Cesade Suleiman, take cover! Follow them!
We saved him!
Ezio!
Oh yeah, we need a fight. Kill the last Templar killer before he reaches Prince Suleiman. Failed. I didn't kill him in time. I remember this now. It's that quick, you've got to get this guy extremely quickly before he kills Prince Suleiman. Alright, we'll catch up on chat in a second. You guys are going into proper... Come on. There we go, we did it. With the top of the loot, of all things.
It is a relief to see
drugs were legal in the 18th century, so it wasn't past the 2020s. We're sitting as weird, yet we don't question past ideologies. It's a good point. It's a very good point, yeah. If you try to anyone from the past to the present, they would question. They would say it was weird, but yet we don't question the past.
I am Suleiman.
Ezio Auditore.
Shazadem, are you injured?
Who is
12 hours ahead.
soldier?
Tarot Valete, he is away on an errand.
No, there's no proof either way, is there? That's the thing. The Big Bang is logical,
Then
though.
summon Tariq to the divan.
I mean, I just say it was ancient alien, that's it, unless you believe the superpowers. Well, I did think before my accident I was Superman, but obviously I proved otherwise.
They guard the Sultan, but not his family.
Hollow Earth is one of my favourite theories. 80% of it is so far from fact. Well, that's nice. That's an interesting idea.
Oh wow, okay.
I will, once I change out of these rags.
We should look into the aspect of their soul.
Guzel.
I think a lot of it is all about knowledge, though, isn't it? The more you learn about these things, the more you can understand why people come to these ideas and philosophies. You can see how they've got that from what's there. There we go. 100% sync complete. That's what we need to do. So I'm just disagree with most of the New Testament. Yeah, I can see how you disagree with that. Yeah, the ideologies of religions are very primitive and stuck in the past, like you say. I think a lot of them need to come more to the 21st century. But along with that, I think you can learn to be more accepting if you learn about their traditions. I think that's the big thing, is learning about traditions. thinking for themselves now, and it's very common to be atheists. It is very common, yeah. Evidence for being the truth and not Christianity was that the prophet is more modern. It's basically word of God. 2.0. That's weird. Okay. I didn't know about that one. It told me the evidence of being the truth and not Christianity was that the prophet is more modern. Yeah, see, that's not the thing. The thing is, religion plays an important part of life. If you want to control a group of people, if they have religion, you can make them follow you through fear, because when everyone is afraid, they turn to religion, and the religion gives them hope. It's a two-way street in that regard to control people. But then it's like, if you look at Christianity, I know I'm not anti-religious in any way, but I enjoy learning about it. But if you look at Christianity, how come they have so much money? How come everything's gold? You have to question a religion that makes money from its people. Because they never use it to help their people, but they make a lot of money. The Pope, originally, the Pope was always meant to be poverty-stricken. That's why they don't earn a wage, but they live in luxury. So it kind of goes against what they're meant to be doing, if that makes sense. He should be labelled as atheists with just humans. That's a good point. Spirituality definitely has some basis, but all organized religion seems to really be about control. It is all about control, absolutely. It's a lot of don't break the rules, you go to a bad place. Yeah, it's ruling through fear. And when people are afraid, they turn to religion. Not just stuff in the Bible not being real, but certain things in the Bible have been proved, and many of that stuff can't. Yeah, some can never be proved, some has been proven. I think it's how you take it, isn't it? You've got to take what works for you. They have shared unique morals that can be taken and used to improve in life, though. Absolutely. That's what I say. That's why I enjoy learning about each religion, because there is stuff you can use that can make your life better. You don't have to follow it to the letter, but I think some of it does help. Right. We have got one more synchronization to do, mission-wise, to have them all done. So let's have a look what it is. There's two, actually. I've just seen there's two. One is we've got to infiltrate where the weapons from the Ottomans have been locked away, infiltrate the weapons depot, and destroy the gunpowder. Do not taking damage. I remember this one in Cappadocia. This is quite difficult, but we'll give it a go. We've got 10 minutes. We'll give it a go. So 2 more missions for 100% synchronization, all the missions, which is a trophy towards the platinum. And then it's just little side bits and pieces, to be fair. I need to grind out the den defense to try and do it so we can do it without the cannon. That's going to be quite difficult, but I do need to do it for the trophy. But yeah, this is one of 2 missions left to do for 100% synchronization. You generally don't care about your religion, you don't even go to church. Yeah, I take the Bible as more warnings, nice for what's happened. I think that's the thing. You've got to. Every person, when it comes to religion, has reasons for and against, and I think you've just got to find what works for you, and don't, have it set in stone. I'm one of these that I hate people forcing their views on other people. I think you've got to listen to other people's views and take them on board, but at the same time, make your own decisions. Right, we cannot take damage. This is the one we can't take damage on. I think the other ones are just as hard. So no damage allowed. I'm going to set myself with knives and crossbow, because obviously we will get attacked. No damage allowed, so I mean it's also from falling. So we'll give this a go, see if we can do this first time. I can't remember why we failed this last time. There must have been a reason why we failed. We're heading this way, aren't we? I probably made a silly jump or something. That's probably why we failed, to be fair. Something I'd do. Well, the good Samaritans about helping people no matter what, just don't walk away. Yeah, I think that's you know what, that's one of the lessons I think more people need to aspire to. The amount of people, you see something happen in the street and people through fear walk away and leave them to it, instead of stopping to help. And I think that's unfair. But everyone's now got this fear now that if they stop and help, something bad can happen to them, so they don't stop and help anymore. That's the way society's changed so much. Whereas, where I grew up in a small village originally, so everyone would help each other no matter what. Whereas you don't get that as much nowadays. That's missing a lot more now. You could live happily, care about your friends, just ignore past books, which would be outdated. Doesn't leave the house. To be fair, I don't leave the house now because I can't that easily, other than physio. Yes, if you do any of these things, these 10 things, he has a special place full of fire and smoke and burning and torture and anguish, where he will send you to live and suffer and burn. As I say, you gotta find what works for you, don't you? Right, remember we can't take damage. I remember this now, and this is difficult because there's guards there. So I think last time we looked at bombs to try and help us. The cow trap bomb, thunder bomb. I might try the cow trap. Can't see where I'm aiming at that easily. Doesn't really help me, does it? Right, I'm going to try the cow trap, mainly because I want them to run towards me and make it easier to take them out.
Another mercenary.
And we have to survive this, we can't take damage. Right, we're in trouble. Oh, I took damage. How quick was that taking damage? That's ridiculous. If I die now, I should start from last checkpoint. I don't know if that counts as still taking damage. I'm going to die on purpose because I want to see. There's obviously something we need to do better. The bombs didn't work. If we desync, it should start from the checkpoint, but as long as the damage indicator changed. So sitting with this token scheme required for something. Right, do we still have full sync on? Do I need to restart the whole memory? No. I'm going to restart the whole memory, which means all the climbing all over again. Okay, we're running out of time. What we're going to do, we're going to exit the memory. We haven't got the time to redo all the climbing and everything else. We're going to come out, because we are coming to the end anyway. We've got quite a bit done today, though. Quite a few trophies done. I know you guys don't have religion. I will catch up again in a second. But yeah, we've got quite a few trophies done. I need to make a plan. So the next stream is tonight. It's Assassin's Creed Odyssey tonight. We'll talk about tomorrow in a second. So the other thing, do not take it. So 2 missions we need to do is do not take damage. Both missions for 100% sync, and that's a trophy in itself. And then we need to see what our synchronization is, because I'm pretty sure, trophy-wise, I've got a Master Assassin's mission to redo as well, actually, there. The Thespian, we didn't kill him first. Now, trophy-wise, I think we only need 100% on the quests, on the main missions. I don't think we need 100% on everything. I'm just checking now. Achieve 100% in all sequences. So we don't need 100% on everything else. We don't need to do all the other things for 100%. It's just sequences. I'm hoping that doesn't include side stuff, but I don't know for sure. Because they're secondary memories. So it's just sequences we need 100% in. So this is 2 do not take damage ones to do, which is fine. And on top of that, there's some odds and sods trophies. So what the plan is, tonight is Odyssey crossover mission. I need to get all the DLCs installed this afternoon. Tomorrow morning, Genshin Impact, we'll look at the new banner, can carry on in Liu. And tomorrow evening, we'll start the DLC for this. That's my thinking for tomorrow evening, DLC for this. Because that will enable us to do quite a bit. The big thing we need is money to buy the books in Cappadocia. That's one of the big things we need. And that will take time. Some of the trophies I may have to do off stream, depending how grindy they get. I don't want to spend a 4-hour stream grinding out things over and over again if we can avoid it. But there's still quite a bit for us to do. So we may look at doing it maybe an evening at the weekend or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But that's my thinking. If you have to do off stream again, especially for the grinding money and some of the stuff, then I'll record it if need be, and we'll do it as a video rather than a live stream. The same as we're doing for Brotherhood. Brotherhood and Revelation seems to have been the only ones really got struggled to get the platinum on. I think we'll get there. It will just take time. Right, I'm going to catch up before we finish for today. I've just has a city mid-sized town. It takes to us to make a point of town, so just believe in passing to follow rather than lead. What's weird about walking a dog? It's minus 22 outside. Oh wow. Yeah, minus 22. That's horrible. Doesn't go on to the end of the month. Oh wow. Minus 30 regularly. Yeah, that's never good when it's that cold. You can't. Kind of doesn't want. You don't want to go outside in that kind of weather, do you? Yes. Scary swinging our voice. They can communicate. Sure, it's temperature. Just not dressing up or down just to go outside or come in. Like minus 35. That's mad. Yeah, they're getting dressed. 10 minutes get dressed and under to paint the bar. What you doing has been good at diamond. Well, see me as someone weird. Yeah, that's just the country you're in. No, it's a lack of understanding, isn't it, Cass? That's the thing. But the thing is, before the accident, I used to love going outside. I used to love going for walks in the forest and stuff. And I was really into my insects and things like that. And teach my boy about butterflies and just not being able to do that. It's weird when you can't do something because you want to do it a bit more than when you know you can't. Being a dancer still seems weird. Unfortunately, Cass, there's nothing you can do though, is there, about the country you're in until obviously you go to America again. You've just got to try and make these bad things into positives. I think that's the plus point. And although it's seen as different and weird over there, you know full well it's not seen like that around the world. That's the big thing. I remember when I was in the army, we were on exercise. I can't say where, but we was on exercise, and I never knew toothpaste can freeze. And one evening on exercise, we found that toothpaste freezes at minus 22 degrees. That was hard. That was nasty. Yeah, waking up and your toothpaste is rock solid. Got down to the minus 19 last week. Yeah, that on the coast though, the cold is worse, isn't it? You get that wind coming. A wind chill warning. Oh wow. So I assume then, B&B, you've got a warning to say don't leave the house then. Minus 22 to minus 28 isn't even that bad. You can go stand on the balcony for smoke. Really? Wow. We're in a several meetings. They keep talking about progression and adopting futuristic ideas, and I don't understand that. End up bursting in laughter. I don't know what they say will ever come to reality. So they talk about where you are, Cass, about progression and adopting futuristic ideas, but yet they don't accept things that you do because they see that as different to the norm. They can't really accept new ideas if they can't accept what is the norm elsewhere, can they, really? Oh wow, you have a warning not to leave no nest 7. Wow. Yeah, that's never good. I can't imagine living in countries like that have them kind of adverse weather to that degree. We don't get it that bad. We can get some bad winters where it's icy, it snows, and snow in the UK happens. People shut down for some strange reason. I think it's the end of the world. But yeah, our weather's not that bad. We never really get stay-at-home warnings. We get, if it's like 50-mile-an-hour winds, which we do have occasionally, we get, stay at home, don't travel unless necessary. Generally, we don't get that. But we have it. Do you have the ranges that we have, like in the winter? We got probably the worst it gets in the winter here is probably -6, -5, something like that. but in the summer we can get 30, 35 degrees. So we have both ranges in a year. Obviously not as cold as you guys get. Obviously the chill factor is worse than the actual temperature. But we have both ends of the spectrum. How do you have with that? Is it always cold? Or do you have both ends? It does get very warm as well. Past minus 30 though is unbearable. Oh yeah, actually minus 30 is horrendous. Yeah, Cass has never seen snowfall. He always lived in 22 to 40 degrees. Anything over 30 is brutal. Yeah, I prefer cold to heat. I always prefer the cold. I'm not a fan of the heat at all. It's not even different. Like dyeing your hair and being good at English is normal. It is normal, but maybe not for your country, and that's the difference. Is it could be normal in other countries. It's a westernized idea, isn't it? And that's always the thing. Eastern countries don't want to follow Western ideals and don't want their citizens to turn westernized. That's why China's stopping a lot of the internet happening. It's so watched over, and people are prosecuted for using Western programs and internet search engines and stuff. It's so they keep control. They don't want the citizens to become westernized, and that could be more what it is. I definitely can't do 35 degrees. I hate 35 degrees. Come to Alaska and see snowfall. See, I think snow is magical. It really is. But Cash, you know you're leaving soon. You know you're going to move on. You know you're going to go to places that people are going to be completely different towards you. And that's the thing you've got to remember. It's 30 degrees and we have the yearly forest fires. So going outside becomes a scene out of Mad Max. That's mad, isn't it? So you are getting both ends of the scale then. The extreme cold, but then also really good big heat. But then the other side of the heat is obviously forest fires. We don't get that. We get hay fires for like farmers' hay when they've piled it up. If it gets so hot in the summer, we can get that, but not very often. The winds at the moment can be upwards of 65 miles per hour. Wow. Temperature drop 25, 30. Yeah, we don't get to that extreme. It's definitely easy and cozy, yeah. You say it's modern ideology, though. There's so many Eastern countries that don't want to follow it. And they've always said it's the Western ideology because a lot of the West obviously colonised the world, and especially the UK did take over a lot of land at one point in the past, and then countries they feel like they don't want to go backwards, and because of that they don't want to adopt Western practices, and they're trying the hardest to stay away from them. So I can understand some countries say what you do is different because you are, I don't mean this in a bad way, but you are westernized. And I think that's the difference, is there may be a difference towards you and how people act towards you because you are seen as westernized, and that's not the norm where you are. I think that's the big thing. Because of snow and cold, our school never opened till start of February, middle of it. Oh wow. I couldn't imagine that. That's mad. So you can't keep your school shut. Our school shut down if it's well, when I was a child, my school never shut once for the winter. But having a child now and a stepson, my stepson's school, when he was back at school, that closed a couple of times because they had frozen water pipes. That was the real big time when it closed. Other than that, they didn't. But then you hear on the news, some place in the UK, their schools closed just because there's a little bit of snow, because teachers can't get in. It's like they can get in. They're just taking the mickey. Yeah, I know the update's out. I'm going to get it sorted this afternoon. But also it doesn't go live yet. So the update goes live for me at 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning. So although the update's done, it's not live. It mostly rains in between the extremes. I think America get it this evening. I get it tomorrow morning. I looked last night because I watched all the maintenance. Mostly rains between the extremes of hot and cold. Like, look at Japan. They're in the red east, but so futuristic. They are, but China aren't. And that's the big thing. Is China are trying to stay away from becoming westernized. Japan has kind of embraced it. That's the big thing. We're down near Vancouver. Okay. We have a summer vacation on 1 month after the rest of the USA. Oh wow. So your vacation time, your summer holidays, So that's a month after everyone else. Oh wow. See, it's weird when you live in one country and are so used to the weather and how things work in that country. You hear about others and you kind of, it's difficult to comprehend. You know, that kind of coldness and that stuff. We don't have that. So yeah, to learn things like that, I think it's incredible, because you know, it's just learning and understanding what's going on around you is what you need to learn. I wish I could live in Canada, Japan one day. You Alaskans almost Canadians with guns. Is that how you see Alaskans as it die on? More so forever. I know what you mean, Cass. I know you want to get out and you want to go places where what you are and who you are is more accepted. You'll get there. That's the thing. Come to Canada, solid country, mostly good people. Canada's definitely on my list. If I'm able to travel when things have settled down, if I'm able to travel, Canada is definitely one of the places I want to visit. My other half though isn't very keen on the cold, so we'll have to pick the right months. But yeah, right. It's been brilliant talking to you guys. I am going to have to go. I need to start downloading everything I need for tonight and other stuff. You like how you come in a positive mood, but always end up ranting about things you dislike. It's fine. You know, if you need a sounding board, that's what it's for, Kath. That's not a bad thing. You know, your cousin who was out at my house has to go back to Europe in a few days. His school had to close because of snow. Yeah, so we haven't got snow in the UK at the minute. Scotland has had it. I don't think it's that bad now, though. But I don't know where else across Europe has it. Every country in it, well, every county in the UK is different. But every country in Europe has different rules and ways to follow. It's like we don't have a minimum working temperature at work. In any working practice in the UK, there is no minimum working temperature as long as you have the right equipment on. So as long as you're provided tops and stuff, there is no minimum working temperature. But there's also no maximum. So when it's 35 degrees in the height of summer, when we have really, really hot summers, you have to work in it. There's no way around it. And your employers don't have to do anything. Obviously, you need to look after yourself and have regular drinks and stuff, but we don't have rules for temperatures, which is weird. There's some deep-seated anti-immigration racism bias, but a handful of people should mostly be nursing homes. 10 or so years. Past 9% of that, though. Yeah. That is the thing, isn't it? It's being able to speak decent English does help massively when you go to these countries. So there's normal and freedom. You'll get there, Cass. You know, you said yourself you're going to America in a couple of months. It's not the same in every country about racism. Yeah, I suppose the racism comes into it, doesn't it? No, yeah, Cass is English isn't his first language. Although his English is brilliant. Your English is your third language. Wow. Right, yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to have to go. I've got so much I need to get done this afternoon in DLCs to upload and stuff like that and get sorted ready for this evening and tomorrow. And I need to take painkillers since it's now gone 12 o'clock. You guys are incredible as always. Thank you to Hi Mum. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for staying up late. Cass, thank you very much as always. I apologise for calling you Keller. I really do apologise for that. BNB, always a pleasure. We were back this evening for the crossover story for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and then tomorrow morning for Genshin Impact, and tomorrow evening we'll start the Lost Archive in Assassin's Creed Revelations. But that is it for today. As always, thank you for the likes, the views, the comments, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible. Enjoy your days, your evenings, your mornings, or afternoons, wherever you are in the world. As always, thank you all very much, and we'll see you all very soon. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Bye-bye.